Hope that you are well, and if you celebrate Christmas, had a good one. Um, I don't believe we've been on here since that time.
Oh,
Mr. Hands.
You just raked in a hefty heap of eggs and have those animals singing prayer.
It's true.
See, I like folks who know how to leave a lasting impression. I think I'll close this contract and hold on to your number for a while.
You managed to make that sound creepy, but then again, your name is Mr. Hands, so it wasn't hard for you, was it?
yeah, he's always creepy. If it looks like we're in a new part of town, don't worry. We've just been doing side quests, but we've been doing a lot of.
So many. Oh my god, you guys have no idea. I have a problem. Wait, why did it want me to turn there? She's straight. Fuck the police. I'm going straight.
That's going to end badly for us.
Fucking the police?
No, going straight. I hope you're prepared to swim.
Oh. Oh. Right. Fair. Anyway, last time we did get a crash when we were on, right after we had rescued Evelyn. We did pick back up after we had to hard reboot our PS5. However, there was a small amount of story that was then left off the air because it was like 2 a.m. and we didn't feel like being funny, so we just did it. Jason, do you remember the exact way that ended?
We got Evelyn out. We got her back to Judy's place.
Oh my god, people be blowing up our phone. Shit.
I lost contact with the Delaney network nearby.
Later, man. Later.
And someone wants to sell us a car.
I really wish we could turn off the sell car missions, or at the very least that they didn't show up like side quests on the map, because I keep thinking like, oh, there's side missions to do. No, they're just cars.
There's just money to spend, needlessly.
Anyway.
But yeah, we got Evelyn out. We got her back to Judy's place. We started... she wasn't really talkative, but we had a bit of a chat with Judy.
Who got some info from Evelyn's behavior chip.
Yeah, there was a brain dance we got that said that she had basically overheard something from... what's the name of that gang? The Voodoo Boys? Or
Yeah,
the Venga Boys?
Voodoo Boys.
I believe it was a warning that the Venga Boys were coming.
The Voodoo Boys.
Oh. That's a different thing than the Venga Boys coming. They're definitely coming.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so the Voodoo Boys had something to do with wanting the chip that is now in our head.
Yep.
And that's what gave Evelyn the idea to go and get it, basically. They wanted to... They're the ones who hired her to find the thing, since they knew she was in with your notebook.
They actually only hired her to go in and take the recording. She went above and beyond organizing her own side heist because she wanted money. It's not really clear. We don't really have her reason why she did that, but that's how we got in all this mess in the first place.
But we do know that she...
Fear on the floor, don't mind if I do.
We do know that she wanted us to cut out Dex from the job originally, so she seems interested in, like...
Money.
Being the one who comes away with this with the most money, since she's the linchpin that gets into the apartment in the first place. Mm-hmm. So she doesn't want other people getting more profit than her off of her connections, which I can respect.
Which I can respect.
Now we are going to talk to Rogue at Afterlife, a legendary merc or fixer.
And one other important thing is that it looks like the next thing we have to do to go down the path with Judy is to go to Pacifica. So that's the part of the game where we're going to get dragged out to Pacifica.
Right, Rogue? Wanted to talk.
It's okay.
Thanks, Rogue, for giving me your time.
We'll mute for the conversation so there's no echo.
Who are you?
Name's V.
And what is it you want, V?
All these years, it's really her. Fucking Rogue, just kicking it back on a couch at the afterlife. Don't mess with her, she's got MRI, see right through you. Give her the truth.
The girl. What was her gripe?
Why didn't you ask her? Might still be around, sniveling in a corner.
Need your services. Gotta track a guy down.
Mm-hmm.
Anders Hellman. Hotshot engineer, worked for Arasaka.
Millisec. Anders Hellman. Pinpoint him for me?
Thanks.
Jumping too soon. First, my help's got a price. Second and third, Dexter Deshawn, Jackie Wells, T-Bug. Multiple bells ringing, V. Left a lot of bodies behind. Death walks in your wake. Chalk that up to bad luck?
There's the bitch I know. Ask her about Sokka Tower. How they shot me up right in front of her.
They knew the risks. All sorts of shit happens. To all sorts of people. Even to the best. To you too, Rogue. Arasaka Tower. Remember? Who'd you lose back then? Johnny something?
Ah. You came prepped. Course. Anyways, feelings be damned, I've always said. This is pure biz. You need my help, so get those eddies ready.
Mm-hmm. See?
Should be enough.
Mm-hmm. Come back tomorrow. We'll talk.
So I guess we're just gonna sit here till, tomorrow.
So we'll drink for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm. It won't go bad at all.
No, and then our next meeting will be with Rogue when we're wasted.
And the tiny squeaks you hear in the background are brought to you by our dog and her new fox toy she got for Christmas.
I was just kidding, but apparently no.
Here to see Rogue. Expecting me.
Bitch hasn't changed her clothes. I mean, shit, I know we didn't leave, but she didn't either.
Hey, Rogue, I'm back. What about Hellman?
2, please. Make some room. Sit down.
Hope you found him.
Don't see that often. Determination like yours. Must really need this guy.
Matter of life and death.
Haven't heard that for a while either. Bottle stays. Go ahead. Enjoy.
To your health.
To yours, kid. Gonna need it. Thanks, Nix.
Queen of the afterlife. Who would have thunk?
Got a shard for you. Intel. Interesting stuff.
Think she'll help?
The rogue I remember was one cold-ass bitch. But she usually went with her gut. Something tells me she thinks you'd check out.
Let's see what you got.
Your Hellman's not on any payroll, not officially anyway. But he does pop up in GNT's confidential stacks. It's a Kang Tao subsidiary, Chinese corp. Kang Tao's been using them as a fig leaf for years. They're masked for more sensitive operations. All that clear?
Think you can track him down?
Getting a mark on him ought to be easy. Actually grabbing him? Another story entirely. Decrypted map of upcoming Kang Tao convoy routes.
Think Hellman might be in one of them? Thing is, which one?
Take a look at the specs on this one. A lone AV, no ground support, no linked cargo manifests either.
Weird.
Sure, Kang Tao sometimes transports stuff unregistered if they want to push it under the table. But catch the load on this AV. Already approved in the system, but too low. So definitely no cargo on board.
Huh.
But there's a passenger list. Kang Tao security detail plus 1 VIP. Transfer from Chan T.
Our boy Hellman.
That was the good news.
There it is.
Data's all confidential. You just snap your fingers and it falls in your lap.
I know where to look, and I know whose head to put in a vice. Also, hate wasting time, especially answering stupid questions.
So what's the bad news?
Bad news is the extraction site. Look, Night City airspace. All this.
No way to jack the transport without the NCPD picking up on it.
And here, we're too close to Kang Tao. We even give that AV a dirty look, their backup hustle will be on us. But, right here's Jackson Plains. Narrow corridor, just outside the city, and just out of Kang Tao's reach.
Guess it's your lucky day.
A dead zone. I'll grab him there.
Gonna need a native to the area. Someone who'll set up the op, cobble together the gear.
Even tracking that AV will be a bitch. Familiar with the type. Saw legacy models flying around during the war. They're mammoth, but they're quick. Plus, they pack next-gen defenses. Can't take pot shots at it, not even with serious firepower. Just won't work.
It's not about firepower. There are ways, and people who know them. Or who can at least improvise on a theme.
So a native. Know any hick mercs?
Just one. Pan Palmer. She can't count on her clan anymore, but she's a true nomad. She knows those lands. And she will help you. Won't have a choice.
Won't have a choice? Does not sound enticing. Not for her, not for me.
Enticing comes at a price you can't possibly afford.
Can't possibly afford to blow this chance at Nab and Hellman.
Your operation, your call.
Got a bad feeling, V.
Strange. Thought nomads give the city and city folk a wide berth.
Varies by clan, by the connections they have, the depth of shit they're in. But you're right. Aldecaldos are rarely willing to do biz with the city.
Pan Am's got a different take?
Yep, on everything it seems.
Why's Pan Am gotta help me? I sense a catch. Pretty big one.
Occasionally, Pan Am moves merch for me. Last job? Well, wasn't a good day for her.
She run into a hitch.
Complete bust, actually. Lost the goods and her ride. Pan Am will do anything to get the load back. Means her dignity. I know her.
Okay. Guess I can try to help her, but if we don't know where to look, I mean...
We do. I do.
Fine, let me hear what you know.
Rocky Ridge, ghost town just outside Night City. Pan Am knows where. You'll go there, get the merch back, Wheels too. Naturally, you'll call her first. Sending you her deeds.
Ah, finally.
All clear.
Let's
Thanks.
get out of here.
Good luck.
So, I've gotten very few spoilers for this game. But one spoiler I did get is that everyone simps for Pan Am. She has a fantastic ass, and that she is not romanceable as a woman. So I'm probably gonna get real salty if she is that awesome, that hot, and I cannot romance her. Oh fuck, we are malfunctioning. Johnny, no. Johnny, it's a bad time, Johnny. It's always a bad time, but... Where are those little blue pills? Don't we carry those around with
Gonna
us?
puke quick, get to an expensive car.
Okay, this looks expensive.
Puke on that.
Blech.
That's literally a Jaguar.
Alright, let's make a phone call.
See how hot she sounds.
Hello?
Hey, Pan Am. Got your number from Rogue. When's V?
Great. Where's that old walrus when you kick me now?
This thing between you and Rogue. Couldn't care less. Got a job for you.
But I'm overextended at the moment.
With the merch in your car.
Who am I?
Getting him back. I can help with that.
The rail freight yard on Bonita Street. The one hugging the city line. We'll meet me there.
See you.
Yeah, that was a billboard.
Yeah, that was a billboard that might get us violating Twitch's terms of service, I'll tell you what. Where's our fucking car, eh?
Might need to start flagging our stream for,
I thought you had it flagged as not safe for children. It's like, it's not.
If it's an option I ever saw, I probably would have.
Like, I'm not saying I'm gonna get my tits out on stream, but there's a lot of tits out on stream that are coming from this game, you know?
The one thing I know about Pan Am is that if we do all our quests, we get a gun we want.
Yeah.
I forget which one, but I remember...
You remember reading about it and going, shit, we're gonna want that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know what any of the quests are, I don't know what the story is, but I know that it leads to something that we want.
Like I said, all I know is I've seen memes about how hot she is and that the game developers spent like 80% of their time just on her ass. So we're gonna see.
Now, I'm not a game developer, I'm not an animator, I'm not even much
I
of
thought
an
you were about to
artist.
say I'm not an ass man.
Oh,
Oh!
we died in a car accident.
Oh, that feels ironic, somehow. Critical system failure, flatlined. Okay. Well, that's the last checkpoint, I guess.
I
I
mean-
didn't know that could happen. We've crashed before and lost a little bit of health, but I didn't know you could actually, like,
Yeah, we
KO.
were not low on health. Like, we had 3/4 health.
Yeah.
And we've got a bunch of points in body, so we've got a fair amount of health.
Yeah. I didn't.
So that was a bad accident. Now, to be fair,
I was going really fast.
we were not wearing a helmet.
We were not wearing a helmet.
We never wear a helmet.
I wonder if the helmets actually, like, modify. I mean, they give you extra armor, but so I guess that would be it. But, like, I wonder if they would actually make you less likely to die in, like, a crash.
Yeah, is armor a flat stat, or is armor localized over several different things?
I always assumed it was a flat stat, honestly.
Probably. I've heard nothing to the contrary.
I also, like, haven't looked up anything, so I couldn't say for certain.
But we spent a lot of time picking out our haircut and hair color, so we're not going to, like, just put a hat on over that.
No. Especially because all the hats we've gotten are, like, ugly. Like, we're not getting hats that look good or stylish or fashionable. Like, we're getting, like, trucker caps. It's not a look.
Also, we dress for looks a lot of the time.
Oh, this shit again?
Having seen some, looked up like some builds and stuff like that to plan ahead, and seeing the way the power gamers play, they look fucking ridiculous in their short shorts and knee-high rubber boots and their plastic jackets and their fisherman hats.
And we know it's cyberpunk, and you know, people wear weird shit all the time, blah-de-blah-de-blah. But, like, also,
V's a badass merc, and we want to feel like a badass merc playing
Yeah.
her.
pretty sure we were going this way before.
Hey, Panam. Got your number from Rogue. Name speak.
Craig, where's that old Horus want to kick me now?
I'm not cutting out Rogue. That seems like a bad idea.
Careless. Got a job for you.
Good. But I'm overextended at the moment.
With the merch in your car. Getting him back. I can help with that.
The rail freight yard on Bonita Street. The one hugging the city line. We'll meet me there.
See you.
Watch me, you've been going in the entirely wrong direction.
Yep, so way. I know we have learned nothing from our recent reading.
I crashed very slowly.
Yes.
Very slowly.
A low-speed crash.
Yeah, it didn't do anything to our health. Fuck! That was not an intentional fishtail, if you couldn't tell.
Were you pushing any buttons? Because I've been trying to figure out where the handbrake button is.
The brakes are on the left.
There's brake, but then there's also handbrake.
I don't think they programmed that in.
It exists on PC.
Oh, that must be somewhere. Oh, God. Why are you pulling out so slowly? Can't you see I'm doing my speed limit? Not yours, mine, but mine. Yeah, when we're going really fast, if you try to turn even a little bit, I mean, you just start fishtailing like crazy, which I guess kind of makes sense or something, whatever.
I have noticed that in this game, that if you just drive pedal to the metal at all times, you're going to have a bad day.
Yeah, you do have to do a little bit of regulating, and where it says slow, like, you actually do kind of want to slow down, because otherwise you'll end up killing yourself like I did.
And for all the talk about how PC gaming is like the best, and consoles are for, what's the term? Peasants?
To that I simply say, kiss my tits, punk.
Yes, but also, like driving is much more pleasant experience with a controller in your hand. You can, particularly with this controller, where there's degrees to how hard you pull on the gas. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's a
it's
little
not binary.
bit,
There's a
or
curve to
it's
it.
yeah, or you can pedal to the metal it, but it's pretty sensitive, I would say.
But you can control how fast you want to go that way.
You can control how
steer-
much you brake too. Like I'm braking a little bit, and
Yeah.
then like you can slam on the brakes if you want to, which I'm not gonna do because I'm afraid we front flip. But like you can.
On PC, it's like all gas or no gas, all brake or no brake. It's all
Sounds fucking
left
miserable.
or straight. It's all right or straight. There's no analog to it. It's all binary controls.
Why?
And it's-
Because it's using like the key, like WASD or something.
yeah, exactly. I much prefer driving with a controller.
Yeah, I can see that, especially like you said, because this one is, sensitive.
I've even considered
Xbox remote on PC works wonders. And hi Pascal.
Hey Pascal, thanks for joining us. We did not get a notice that we had a viewer, so glad you're
Yay.
here.
No, I told you we did.
Oh, I missed it.
Xbox remote on PC, I could totally see working. We are PlayStation trash for life. That for life was in part of a hashtag and spelled LYFE. So, that's how it appeared in my head.
The thing is, like, I used to look at the specs between the two consoles and go with whichever one was better. That's why I had an Xbox 360 before I had a PS3. And that's why I had a PS4 before I had an Xbox One. I just went with whichever had better specs. But after PS4, I'm never going to go back to Xbox because, like, of the top 5 favorite games I had, how does it run? The news on Cyberpunk on remote isn't great.
Oh, on
on
console.
console.
Honestly, we're playing it on our PS5. We have had some crashes. We have had some bugs. None of the bugs have been game breaking. The crashes have needed a couple hard resets, so I'm not going to say they weren't bad. We've still probably had less than 10, and we've played a lot of hours. Honestly, it's pretty fucking good. We've heard more problems exist if you're trying to play it on PS4. If you're trying to play it on a PS4, apparently you will have the worst fucking time. But because we have a PS5, it's doing okay.
It's interesting because PS5. To finish my earlier.
All right, moment of truth.
Before you talk to her. All right.
Oh, that is a really nice ass, isn't it?
That's a pretty good butt.
Yeah.
Before we talk to her.
Yeah, the curvature there. It's like a nautilus shell. You've got the whole golden ratio happening.
I see. Yeah, that's a good map pull. I appreciated that.
Anyway, finish your sentence so I can talk to the pretty lady with the nice ass.
Okay, but I feel like I got
That's a sentence I'm gonna say again in our lives.
half
You need to
of
know
this
that.
Pan Am butt pics.
Yeah, I tried to go on the Cyberpunk Reddit, and that's actually where I saw all the fucking memes about Pan Am's ass. So, yeah.
Like there weren't enough butt pics on the internet to begin with.
Jason, you need to finish your thought.
Yeah, the reason I always go PlayStation now is that of my 5 favorite games of the last generation, like
They're all PS exclusives.
3 or 4 of them are PlayStation exclusives. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're V. Where's my car?
Why does it matter? What's wrong with this one?
I also really like that jacket.
It's not mine. I asked where my car is.
Nice.
It's borrowed, i.e. stolen.
We can help each other. Rogue said so.
I might have guessed. All right. Tell me all you know. Fail, and you can run back and tell Rogue to fuck right off.
Ooh, I like her attitude. I don't want either of these options. I want to just start talking to her. But
Hey, relax sounds better than...
hell's your problem? Yeah, that sounds aggressive. I mean, I know I can't fuck her, but like, I can at least try.
Know where to find the cargo and your car. But you go alone, you won't get him back. And you could lose something else besides. So let's figure something out.
Do the men who designed her know that jeans don't work like this, though? Like, I would never buy a pair of jeans that went that individually between the cheeks. That's like a wedgie all day.
They're future jeans.
Need to hit a
2077.
King Tail transport.
Gene technology has improved.
Wanna know I can count on you.
Doubtful.
Your goddamn mind.
About you or the
Kind of.
King Tao's AV route will take it over checks and lanes. Heard that should help us.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Gonna be a guy on board. Need to talk to him. In return, info on your cargo, help in getting back what's yours. We got a deal.
I don't know. Shit!
You hit the alarm. Oh, well, that's one way to take care of it. Ooh,
So-
I like that.
But if you want your thing done, we'll need to get my phone back first. So where is it?
Why is this car so
Mostly about the
important?
merch.
Also, hello, harness.
With that right, I can take any transport job in town. Without it, only thing I can move is pizza. Maybe.
Cars in Rocky Ridge. You're supposed to know where that is. Cars there, goods are there.
Nash, you dirty bastard. I will strangle you.
I love her freckles.
Nash a chum of yours?
I'm getting uncomfortably close.
Do not call him that.
Fine. Partner.
Former. If ever. The ship tricked me. Straight into my truck and the merch. Probably now aims to sell it off in Rocky Ridge. Is he ever going to be fucking disappointed?
We will
Rocky
disappoint
Ridge.
him for
Let's
sure.
go.
Hang on. I should think this through. Fuck. Yes. We'll need backup. We have one brief stop to make on the way.
Wanna tell me where?
Give me a second. I should call the client. Convince them to leave a
God.
message.
That is a big ass
Deal
phone.
behind Rogue's back. Brave, I guess. Or fucking dumber than a drum.
Buzz, hey. Nash is gonna pass you the merch in Rocky Ridge. The thing is, the motherfucker.
Wait, I didn't realize I was going behind Rose's back. I'm a dumb
Boss, I will
motherfucker.
take care of
That's
it.
dumb
I
of me.
just need you to
Yeah,
get.
what choice did we make?
I didn't think that was a choice that we. I thought that that was like.
How many times have I moved things for you? And how many times have I failed?
We could have, I guess, told her where it was, but there was like a snarky response where we didn't tell her.
No,
But
don't
also,
call me. Just don't show up. I'll take care of it.
if we're going there, I feel like that was probably like not a choice.
Thanks, boss. You won't regret this. Okay. I have bought us some time.
There is no way a phone that size fits in those jean pockets.
Future jeans.
Gave that meathead your word and you took it?
Is that surprising? It's called having a reputation.
They look like they're about to be on an album. This
Um,
is an album cover right here. Look at them.
Yep.
What kind of music do they do? Shit that they think is really deep,
What's got
but
you?
it's kind of just the same anti-Corvo nonsense over and over and over.
Drive for 6th Street.
So a samurai album.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. They still wild about stars, stripes, and core heartland values.
Strong word, wild. And I don't care. They pay well. It's simple.
We ran into these fuckers. They're like the new version of Republicans, basically.
They're Proud Boys.
They're Proud Boys, except they didn't seem to have any. On the surface, we were there very briefly. They didn't seem to have any gross propaganda, except for really overwhelming American nationalism, which is pretty gross propaganda. All things
Seems
considered.
excited.
That's not your concern.
Except now it's the new United States of America, NUSA.
Any chance they might help us in Rocky Ridge?
That is the plan.
Oh. Still better than the Maelstrom. Honestly, I don't really know that much about the Maelstrom.
Get in.
I will get in though.
So when we said
Look at this station wagon. Oh,
wood paneling,
That's
I
hot.
approve. When we said stolen car, I suspect it is now stolen. It was in the process of being stolen.
let's ask her.
Did you get the ride? Straight out of some driveway in Rancho?
Yes, exactly. Is
Nice.
that a problem?
At the really the ones. Oh, the ones that gave you the bot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh god, they are dicks.
Screw you.
How far's the camp?
Just past the city line. We'll jump on the 9 and head east.
How the hell did you land in this mess?
I like the color. The air freshener and booster seat came extra.
Oh god.
No, I don't need the car.
What am I supposed to tell you? That I'm not about to let
There's
my
no
partner
side
rob me?
mirror on this side.
That my fixer made me look like a goddamn fool? What about you? Why do you need that clown from the UV?
This
That
particular
was a
clown's got
no-look
intel
left
on
turn.
me, and I'm running out of time to get it.
Good, great driver.
So why didn't she tell me she knew about Nash?
Rogue, do better not to worry what her agenda might be.
God damn, I can't stand the bitch.
I'm gonna say this one, I think. Feel like it's, you know.
Sure.
Rogue's queen of the afterlife. Lays her pawns as she pleases.
Did you just call me a pawn?
Oh
I
god.
got a good look at her. She rose to the top because she reads people. So what if she keeps things to herself? It's a skill in her profession.
Well, I think she's a lying, manipulative bitch. She put me together with that round. Did you know that?
Wait, Nash is Raffin?
Yes. He runs with the Raids, the largest raffin group in
Raffin.
You know about them, right?
Nomads tossed out.
Oh, there we are.
Yes, mostly. Nomads don't vanish their own without a reason. So think murderers, rapists, freaks.
Define freak.
Sometimes form actual gangs. Most of them are wanted and have warrants on their heads.
Shit.
And that bitch had me working with scum like that.
Is that why she got kicked out?
Do I want to say she didn't know or she had her reasons?
Might not have known.
Might not have known that side of it.
So don't make me laugh. A fixer of her standing knows. And Rogue probably knows we're talking about her right now.
Yeah, probably.
Her plan. That's it. Rogue's an original bitch. That's the truth.
I've been called 2 of those 3 words. Jason pointedly doesn't comment, trying to figure out which. Just unscrews his water bottle.
I mean, I know which. I was not the one to call her any of those things, for the record.
No. Oh my god, they have all these wind turbines, but the turbines, they're killing the birds. That's why there's no birds in Night City, Jason.
We'll gather my guys, then ride to Rocky Ridge.
Didn't we find a shard that talked about like the bird extinction? Like
Yeah,
the
they
bird
killed all the
slaughter?
birds on purpose because there were like too many of them. So they just fucking exterminated all the birds and wildlife within like a certain radius of the city. It's fucked up. Wow. This is a little... Honestly, it's not that unfamiliar to me.
Is that a ghost or is it just my hangover?
Hope our little hothead gets the job done. Good luck.
Who's this?
My babysitter. V, this is Scorpion. Mitch. 2 old friends.
Hey, guys.
Hello?
Just saying hi seems, you know, reasonable.
The city got too small for her. Do you have any idea how angry the old man's gonna be when he sees you here?
I've just come by for a spell. Saul needn't know a thing.
Need your help.
With what? What's this about?
Raffin screwed Pan. Plan is to show him that was a bad idea.
How bad did they get you?
Bad enough to make me sit quietly through all your bullshit.
You know, we would do anything for you, sister. But now? Now's hard.
Seriously? You won't help?
Well, the old man told us to sit
I bet we're gonna have to side quest get these generators back online.
Generators? You won't help because of some goddamn generators? Is this another joke?
I'm not saying anything.
That is an option.
Not this time. We're needed here.
Fuck. I don't believe this.
Nope.
So you'll stay put because Saul told you to. You couldn't care less about me.
This isn't about Saul. It's about the clan. You know that. Listen, we can't leave camp. No chance. But Saul never said a thing about gear.
Okay. Well, I'll need that rifle of yours. And some of my own stuff.
Take whatever you want. And
Oh, I
take
like
care
that
of yourself
sentence.
there.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll grab the gear, then be out of here.
I know we can get cyberware and stuff, but I really want like a full-on cybernetic arm for aesthetic reasons.
Looks
And
like
I'm
you're
sad
stuck
it
with
doesn't
me.
look like we can do them. These guys have fun side quests.
You disappointed?
Good to know.
I don't know.
I do tend to do all of the side quests. I'll be dead ass. We just tend not to do them on stream because, assumedly, people don't want to watch me running around for like 10 hours just, you know, doing police briefs and shit.
Well, so sometimes we want to play the game, and we don't want the pressure of being
Pressure!
on stream.
Yeah.
We've already done the best side quest in the game. So it
A
doesn't really.
cameo from another very famous video game character who happens to be one of my favorites. Was in one of the side quests.
It's one of the Delamain side quests, and we won't spoil it beyond that. But if you've played it, you know it.
Delamain, yep. If you played it, you know it.
You know the one we're talking about.
And I literally went, "Oh my god, is that?" And Jason went, "Uh-huh." And I was like, "Holy fucking shit."
Will you help me with
I'm so excited.
What's inside?
a few odds and ends that should be useful? Take it.
Yeah, I can fit all of this in my
Let's go.
2 playthroughs, so yeah, I know. Okay, way to flex.
What are you playing it on, Pesco? PC?
Okay, I was gonna like go through her computer, but I don't think I can now.
You can't put that down?
No. No buttons will let me put it down. Romance options in first game.
I have
Yeah, I'm already frustrated that we are like limited by I firmly believe that like if you're gonna do gender selection, all of the romanceable protagonists should just be bi so that you can romance them no matter what's in your pants. Or your presentation is or whatever, because I don't like being told. Maybe I just don't like being told no by game developers.
Maybe.
Like, but I hate looking at that ass and going, I can't romance that ass. Like, rude, you know? Our V is very hot, so just feels insulting.
She just
Did
happens
you
to have
steal this
like,
from a family?
laundry in a
No,
basketball.
she stole this car.
Yeah, I
That
know.
all was all in there. She stole this from like a family, I bet.
I mean, look. Wait. Before you get in, go around back. And let's take a look at these bumper stickers. Yeah. 14-year-old put that there for sure.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, all of these are kids.
She has a pretty cool romance culmination. I did see complaints from people saying that there wasn't enough fucking in this game, which is not a thing that I tend to think about that much in games. So, Jason, are you? No, you're playing a female upstairs too because you said you hated the male voice option. How much do you know about Rocky Ridge?
Empty, dusty hole in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, I heard. Natives either moved to Night City or just got the hell out.
Then you know almost all there is to know. The whole area was waiting on a new interstate extension.
Yeah, I was kind of joking about the porn standpoint thing.
It didn't happen, of course.
Honestly, what'll probably happen to me is once we go through the game, I'll probably watch like a YouTube compilation of all the different ending options. So,
All you have to do is pull over after sundown. It's quiet. Hear it.
What's that?
The wind whistling through boarded up windows. Tumbleweeds scratching across dry, sandy tracks. That's how town's dying. Not with a bang, but with whispers and whimpers.
okay, at least quote that. You didn't,
Speaking of whimpers, what are you doing later?
Jason. I'm kidding. They seem
Mitch
fun
and
to you.
Scorpion seem good souls.
The best friends a girl could ask for. I'd stay in the camp too if I were in their shoes. Fuck solid degenerates, of course. Yet the clan comes first. But I'm not part of it anymore.
Still treating
What
you
did
like
you
one of them.
do, bitch?
They care about you.
Do you have anyone you would call close?
Maybe soon. We'll see.
Not right now, no. Could just be a matter of time, though.
Okay.
So we can still flirt with her, but we can't romance her? I feel offended.
Here, counterpoint.
Were those two in the army?
How many of the 15-year-old edgelord dudes playing this game can properly romance a woman as a woman? Maybe they're just not flirting correctly.
They can't romance anything as anything. I don't want to say you got a real problem with authority. That just feels like uncalled for, you know?
I, for one, take that as a compliment.
You got a problem with authority?
Yeah, that's a compliment.
Oh, I mean, I've been told that all my life. I always took it as an insult. It's a compliment.
Fuck authority. Who the fuck are you?
Alright.
Seems you got a real problem with authority.
What?
See, it comes out negative.
Saul, your leader,
There.
seemed in a hurry to delta the hell out of there.
Let's just say Saul wouldn't have been happy to see me.
What happened?
The reason we came to California was because he promised to change for the old accountants. He claimed he would turn over a new leaf. But, okay, we have arrived.
And we are cut off by our arrival.
What do we do?
Good to know.
We get ready to greet the rabbits. And we have little time for that. We'll need to improvise. We should
Okay,
scout
well, I'm
first.
gonna grab
Deliver
this.
anything that might be useful.
Broken. Bitch, me too. The fuck?
Scan the devices in the area. Forklift.
None of it's...
Cleaning machine.
The Delamain side quest is cool, but it's not the only one. Ooh. Good to know.
Ooh. Other cameos?
So it looks like none of this is electrically powered, so we've got to turn on a generator somewhere, is the vibe I'm getting personally.
So generators after all. I see how
God
it
damn
is.
it.
Oh, hey. Scourge? What's Scourge? A named weapon.
We'll find out. Let me just, you know.
So 2 playthroughs, Pascal. Riddle me this. A lot of doors can be forced open. Some doors you need tech to open. I wasn't planning on putting many points in body or technology on my PC playthrough. Is it worth it to be able to open those doors? I found some doors that had like a tech requirement to open, and then I was just able to hack them open because my intelligence is high enough.
When it says scan the devices, like, you're not being specific which devices. Perhaps this one?
Always another way in unless it's just loot.
Good to know.
Down Rocky Ridge could be any deader. Everything's down, nothing works here.
Cool.
Good to know.
Well, have you found anything?
I do find it's kind of shitty that
No
you can
dice.
like reset your perks,
Well, we'll make it work.
but you can't reset your attributes.
Roll in after dusk. We will have a surprise ready for them. We just need to get some power flowing.
Like there should respecking should be a possibility in every game always, I think. Like not everybody has the perfect build planned out on their first try. And not everybody wants a second playthrough.
I don't personally understand that, but I could never do an immediate second playthrough like you just done, Pascal, because I think I would just get really bored and tired. But I do like going back after like a couple years and playing through again. Or like if a new one's coming out, you know? I only used rifles.
But again, perks. You can get the tabula rasa thing to reset your perks. But why not with attributes? That's just weird.
Fucking fuck. Oh, there's stairs there, but why stairs when I can jump?
Found the breakers, but there's no juice on them.
Not to worry! Come down! I know how to surprise you bastards!
That's true, it's reflex in the body. Yeah, the respec is expensive. But...
Oh, we totally didn't just land on top of her.
The switchgear on the roof. We'll flip the switch there and everything will light up like Christmas. Understood?
Yeah, that was easy.
So, classic route. Good old diversion.
You know it. First, we don't know how many are coming. My thinking is it'll be a sizable crew. Second, we have to create an opening to get to my car. If they're bunched together, we won't stand a chance.
So we give them a little light show at the intersection.
Yes,
We have
get
it.
some life into this dusty old town.
As soon as they see the lights, they'll have to check who, why, and how. Nova.
Yep. First, we start up the control terminal below.
it was definitely over 40k, but I don't forget. I forget
No, it was
exactly.
over
how much.
35.
That should do the trick.
Yeah.
Call me by the substation.
It's definitely when I play alone on PC. It's something I miss terribly from our PS5 play is the double jump. It's something I'll get early for that reason. The minute we got it, I was like, suddenly can't live without it.
Well, while we're waiting for her, might as well go grab shiny shit.
Yep.
Which I mean cards, of course.
I love how in the next 52 years, or 57 years, people will be playing more cards than we do today. Yeah, what kind of goodies are in the back that she had us load up in that box?
It's a camper.
I'll make a bypass circuit to the power supply.
I can't.
That should do it. We'll just
can't open it.
Running. Grab the jumper cables from the front.
There we go.
These are from the car.
I think that was Colby Camper is the name of the car.
Oh, please tell me I don't have to put them. Okay, good. I don't actually have to know where they go. She does.
Give me a moment. I need to hook everything up here. And done. Now the black rabbit.
I'm logging into
There she
the
goes.
chat
Not the old jalopy.
on my phone, but it doesn't load
Okay, I've got voltage.
previous chat, so I missed most of your last comment, Pascal, about the blunt melee
You
build.
got it.
I'll set up
I just know your second playthrough was a blunt melee build.
You flip the breakers when I give you the signal to do so, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes, ma'am. All right, we've established a dynamic.
We really have.
Double jump to enemy and whack him on the way down. Fun times. Nice. Yeah, I've heard that if you go high body stat and like gorilla arms, one punch kill type build, you're basically unstoppable.
It says restore power, but aren't we supposed to be waiting for her to do it? To tell us to do it?
Yeah.
Switchgear's got power.
Prime. We'll have some fun at the intersection. Let's get into position.
Yeah. That
I'm
was-
definitely on my playthrough going heavy blades with the katana.
Let me make sure I have no. So close. I bought a really good shotgun for level 26. We are level 25, so.
Yeah, 40% of the reason she bought that shotgun is that its DPS is exactly 420. I'm pretty sure.
It's not true at all. I didn't even know that. Oh, there was literally a button to hide. Just crouching wasn't doing enough. Good enough. We have to do a special thing.
Give us power.
Rapids will come from where? Any idea?
The northeast, I wager. From the freeway that was never finished.
Right, the northeast.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Cover me just in case.
Right.
Of course.
And we glitch to black.
They're rolling in. And my door. You see that?
Really, really hard to miss.
Let's take them by surprise. Let's try to do this quietly. If anything happens, I'll start looking them up. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Sounds not just good. Sounds good.
Great.
Wait for the Raffin Shiv.
That doesn't even. That sounds like gibberish.
Get gun and ready. The show starts now.
Let there be light.
Grab the car. The driver has it.
Look for the girl with the logo.
Bunch.
Raffin Shiv with key. So we're trying to do this quiet, she said, right?
I am, yeah. Trying. She was over here, but then she went over there. Ugh, bitch.
I feel like the easier way would have been while on the roof, pull out the sniper rifle and just start blowing people's heads off.
Yeah, but again, like, you know, we're trying to do this quietly, so. Invisible.
Good to know there's no cooldown on that. I thought it could only happen once every so often.
Nope. Oh, I've been made.
Well, if we have to.
You insist, ma'am. Wow, that was real shitty shooting. Don't know that I love the assault rifle that I switched out for.
Also, before you judge our shooting and play, keep in mind
We're both not sober.
no one's entirely sober right now. Or, depending on Twitch terms of service, everyone is completely sober and we're pretending for comedy's sake because this is a comedy channel and comedy.
Yeah, except we're both like legal adults, so really. Run to them and wake to them. Wake them. Alright.
It's a lot faster. Was having that conversation with some colleagues of mine, one of whom was playing a very stealthy handgun build. Seen plenty of drinking on Twitch. I only know there's one show I follow on Twitch, Critical Role, where they often will point out that they're not drinking actual alcohol, which I always thought was a Twitch thing.
Why would they? Is that a YouTube thing? Like, what's their deal?
I don't know. Maybe
Is it because kids watch? Do kids watch Critical Role?
Maybe. They have a few more followers than we have.
Just a few.
Just by a couple 100,000, it's no big deal. But they maybe it's because of how big they are. I don't know. Maybe the rules are not different, but actually enforced at a particular size.
That seems like it could be a thing.
But
Alright, I picked up all the valuable shit. Lego. Wow, this is quite a car. Some streams are tagged as 18 plus. I feel like ours really should be, or at least we had intended for it to be, because we swear and shit. Case in point, just there, you know. Oh, what a lovely view we come into. Nilfgaard. I'll leave the driving to the pros.
so we're just abandoning the station wagon.
Yep.
Stole it from that family for nothing. There's a perfectly good basketball in the back of that station wagon.
Jason.
We're leaving it behind.
Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay.
We specifically said we were leaving it to the pros.
She's prime wheels, isn't she?
Like a dream.
I'm surprised you wanted her back.
She completes me.
We haven't moved in.
Oh, I now understand why all the men want to fuck her. She's into cars.
It's not.
It's like the perfect woman. Hot, into cars.
Who was not in Rocky Ridge.
I don't know. I got one that's hot and into video games, so seems preferable.
Ha ha ha.
Hannah,
Listen, I have a plan.
I don't care. The car and the merch, that's what we were after. We got it. 6 streets away from
Listen
where
to
we're
me, for fuck's sake. I know where their little hideout is. We'll take the old unfinished freeway nearby. They will not be expecting us. I'm sure of it.
Wasn't part of the deal.
A Nash hunt wasn't part of our deal.
Only because I thought he would show up in Rocky Ridge.
But he didn't. Might not even be in their hideout.
I know he's there, V. That fucking rabbit cheated me. I can't just let it go. I can't. Do you really not understand that?
I am literally dying.
Fine, where's his den?
But yeah.
Alright, so where's this hideout?
A hop and skip away. Thanks, V.
Shut up.
What Nash did.
I like the idea of now she owes us.
My trust in him. He was the first person I worked with after leaving the Aldecaldos. After I came to Night City. And I granted him my trust.
That feels preachy.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Know how you feel. Had someone betray me just like that once.
Shot me in there.
Never got the chance. Someone else got you first.
Yep.
But if they hadn't, would you have done it?
Oh yeah.
No doubt. Without skipping a beat.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah, we literally were like, we want to shoot Dex in the fucking head, and then someone did it for us, and we were like, I mean, fine, but also I wanted to do it.
I mean, someone. It wasn't just some rando, at least.
True, but...
Let's get it.
Does she drive and I shoot? How does this work? Because that would be pretty fun.
I don't know. So far, it's too dark.
Right? Just the purr of the engine. Nope, we're getting out in the fucking...
Bold.
What?
Slip out of the car behind cover, the first thing you do is chuck a fucking grenade.
Why is that bold?
I don't know, I like the idea of he's sitting in the car in the passenger seat just holding a grenade in her hand, waiting.
No, you don't.
That was way high.
Thanks, Jason.
No problem, I'm helping.
You are doing something.
I think the orange ones are netrunners. I don't know how much you hate getting hacked.
I really do. It's very invasive. It really does kill me the amount of times you have to get it to say headshot before they fucking die. Like, I don't know about you, but my skull is not thick enough to withstand more than maximum one headshot, maybe two if they hit it just right.
I can take about 4 before it starts to get annoying. It's gonna take a while to loot. Everybody dropping blues.
Really is, isn't it?
Pascal, you're someone who'll appreciate this. We've talked before off stream about how the whole green, blue, purple, orange coloring system that started with World of Warcraft, didn't it? I hadn't seen it until then, but it's like become the standard.
I've never played World of Warcraft. One thing that we are strongly considering doing with our stream is at some point, Jason's going to... Oh no, you were going to do League of Legends.
Yeah, I was going to make you play a League of Legends game with me.
Yeah. Katie learns how to play League of Legends. Sounds horrible. But I will do it for the lulz, as you kids would say.
I mean, it's the first time I saw it, for sure.
Fuck off.
Maybe they got it from somewhere, I don't know.
Widowmaker. You know I love this Spider-Woman. That was a real bad French accent on purpose. Yes, I see that. Orange for legendary. Was that like a really good sniper rifle? Is that what that was? Because I will not. No, I don't see a name on that, so I don't think it was that.
You're on default. Sort by something else.
But I don't understand. It was orange. Where is
Bottom
it?
left.
Bottom left.
Nope. It's going by how it looks.
It has to be this one. This is the only other orange thing we have.
No, it would say Widowmaker when you hover over it.
Or no, that's
just
purple.
DS1
Fuck.
Pulsar. The precision rifle in the top right?
No, we've had...
Yep, precision rifle. Tech precision rifle. 400 DPS.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to at least consider it then.
And it's a tech gun, so you can shoot people through walls.
Which I love. Holy shit. That's so nice. I definitely do go by the philosophy of, you know, sorting through it specifically later.
Solve your own problems, clean up your shit. Nash is dead. One shit clean. Happy.
And the 6th Street merch.
Nash can't deliver it anymore. But if you ask nicely, I might be able to help.
Help me? I took my cut up front, honey. But I guess I'm touched. Was actually wondering if you would forget about Biz while you were out chasing down a vendetta.
Fuck!
Let's go.
Get out of here.
Yeah, fuck you, bud.
One bitter cold bitch, that Rogue. Think she might have lost the plot.
Mean to say she used to be sweet and alluring?
Never that. But she's no stranger to the other end of the stick. Think she might need a nice...
Come back to this cave in a few days. Yeah, alright.
Pro tip.
Free supercar. I did
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Got your cargo. No fast ones. Come on, let's meet. Sunset Motel. I know you're not kidding.
Pascal, when you say you played through, did you do like main story only, or did you do like literally everything, or somewhere in the middle?
I imagine side quests on the first one and then fewer of them on the second.
6th Street not likely to pull anything?
I've driven for them before. Never had to do anything strange. I'm hoping they know what's good for business.
Should be fun.
He says, pondering deeply.
Unsure whether to spoil the surprise of New Game Plus mode. Perhaps.
Most side quests on both. Damn, fuck. More gigs on the second. Yeah, when I say we're doing everything, I mean like all the assaults in progress, all the NCPD shit, all the side missions, anything that lights up on the map, pretty much, except for buying the cars. And let's be honest, by the time I'm done, I might even do that because I'm insane.
They're here. Let me do it.
Those get repetitive. Yes, they really, really do, but
I don't think so.
for some reason, getting everything done almost like helps me manage my anxiety, because it's like, look at me, I'm making progress on something I can control, even when the rest of the world is things that I cannot control. It's a weird coping mechanism, is what I'm saying.
How's Nash? Didn't seem to be answering his phone.
Don't call him anymore.
And less crime on the street. True.
You got balls, girl. What's this? A bonus of some sort?
We work together.
Change shoes like you change clothes, girl.
There. First class merch.
It's tiny American flags.
So, everything's in order?
Check your account. Should be pretty flush in a couple minutes.
It's been a pleasure. But I believe Rose's the one who is to pay me.
You're all right. Think you earned a tip.
Nice.
Let's roll.
I'll take a tip.
That went well. Come on. Let's get a drink.
Okay.
Here,
After you.
let's get a drink at the Sunset Motel.
Secure your soul, said that ad.
Pretty good day for Pan Am Palmer.
Nash is dead. Congrats. Wonder what you were hoping to get out of that, because I don't think it was just a matter of wounded egos. Even wounded egos wouldn't do something that gonk.
The day's not over yet.
You still have a chance to piss me off.
Oh no, what an inopportune time.
There had to be a chance to see the ass on the way up some stairs, of course.
I was talking about the relic malfunction thing.
New
Yeah.
biz or new friends back there?
Take a wild guess. Is everything good with you? Those bozos come around again?
Raffles? Nah, it's been quiet. They'll be back, sure enough. This place has seen worse. What can I get you?
Rosa. 2 of them.
Wow. She drinks like a fucking nomad, doesn't she?
You didn't peek?
Brosif is, I feel like, their equivalent of like
But
Natty Light.
Yep.
No, Natty Light for sure.
The Black Clinics, Rippers.
I kind of like that you have the option to be like a sober V.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Well, here's to that thorn.
I'm not going to take that option, but I like that it's there.
Partner.
If I were to take that option, it would only be here because I'm not going to drink any fucking beer.
Okay, but our V would.
Brosif ale. Tequila.
Oh my God, look at
the
her go.
afterlife, sure. Do they have red wine at this particular bar, you think?
Cheers.
No, I don't think.
Anything else?
I feel like they have beer and malt liquor.
Could I get an old-fashioned Manhattan something?
What is the
Listen,
story?
you
It's
saw. Who is it?
only for corpos.
Chieftain?
There.
My PC game, I am playing a
Pretty keen he
corpo.
dealt to the hell out of there before he got back.
Well, let's just say Saul wouldn't have been happy to see me.
What happened?
The reason we came to California was because he promised change for the Alta Calnos. He claimed we would turn over a new leaf. But you saw it yourself. We got a handful of tents on a heap of sand. A hell of a promised land.
True.
I wanted something different. Better. But Saul's a damned coward. He'll be the end of the clan, I'm certain.
Drink. Blade Street Kidding Corpo. Yeah, I heard it changes the beginning, and dialogue, and that's like it.
Think you'll ever
Which is
I mean, not
kind of a
now.
shame, but also like I get it. This game is already so big and has so much.
I don't have anyone else.
You know? I do think it would have been cool if there were a few different side quests that were like not available in every path
Without my
even.
clan, who am I?
But
What would I become if I stayed in Night City?
meh.
Could you start over again? That's what I did.
For now, I only seem to be really good at burning bridges.
Talking about
Well, you're sure burning my bridge.
No.
It's a bad joke, but I had to make it. But it's a joke. Oh man. That's no good.
V, do you think I can make a fresh start with her, too?
She seems to better at ease on the right people. You'll work it out. All right. Time we look to my needs. What's the
Very
plan?
forward.
I've come up
Oh,
with a
right.
plan. A
Oh,
first draft.
those needs,
But I
yeah,
need to sleep
okay.
on it. Work it out. Then we can talk about the details. I think it best to rent rooms here, just to stay in the area. We'll
Rooms,
get to work
clerk?
around midnight.
Sad.
It'll help keep us out of sight. Agreed?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking.
Maybe only one room?
Mm-hmm. Noah has 2 twin beds in every room.
Oh, and shut down.
Not exactly what I meant.
Not quite what I had in mind.
I know.
Just glad to met you, so I thought...
Don't worry about it. I'm glad we met too. That was a damn tough day. But still, we pulled through.
And we'll do it again tomorrow.
And that's where I assume if we were like a male character, she would be like, ooh, yeah.
Twin beds. Just
Twin beds. You know what's actually really sad is I have platonically slept in the same bed as friends before because like it's really not that weird. But I get it. She was trying to make a point. The point was made. She plays hard to get. Oh, I
Good
do.
to know.
Even to a male. See, on the one hand, I get it. She plays hard to get, but on the other hand, I hate that because it really I'm about to go feminist for a second. It reinforces the idea to men that like if you just ask long enough, a woman will cave in and say yes to you, which is super gross. So rant over, but you know, it's just a little pet peeve I've got. Not talking from personal experience at all, of course.
This is how we rent a room, is just walk into a random one?
Also, why is there protein powder and a bunch of suspicious glass? Oh, those are probably shampoo. I was dead ass thinking they were like some kind of drugs or something.
Definitely not steroids next to the creatine.
Right? Random money. Random ammo. Well, I like it. It comes with bonuses. You know? Oh, good. The door is shut. Okay. I can only sleep with the door shut. You understand. What's sticking out of our... What's sticking...
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
This room has not been cleaned, has it? Oh, God. What is on this sheet? Oh, how is it both wet and dry at the same
Yep,
time?
this bed was not made bold to lie down in it. I'd have slept in the car, please. See, we're already sick.
Oh, God. It's getting worse.
We have a text saying meet me at the Sunset Motel. We were literally asleep
Garage.
in the Sunset Motel when you texted us.
Yeah, but I guess now we've got to meet in the garage of the Sunset Hotel. It's very different, you see. Incredibly different.
Alright. You're in charge of the stream for a second. I've had a double cocktail, so I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Okay. If I do story stuff without you, will you be salty?
I'm just going to watch the stream while I do this.
Aha. That way he can keep an eye on me. Make sure I'm not, you know, spilling his tea, as it were. I'm really just more interested in stealing shit, honestly, but doesn't seem like there's much to steal around these parts. Spill away. And with spilling the tea about Jason, we went up from 1 to 3 watching, so that's hilarious.
Can I help?
I don't really have any spicy tea to spill, honestly. He's a comedian. He's better at making fun of himself than I am at making fun of him. Also, when he does it, it's funny, and when I do it, it just feels mean, even if it's in good fun. Wow, these are some... Are these all for cars? Because some of these look like dental picks, and some of them look like... Like, that looks like fucking... Like a speculum. I can't... I know they call cars ladies, but shit.
And you? Reasonably rested?
I think you had nightmares. You screamed a few times.
Really?
Don't worry.
Ouch.
I'm accustomed to that sort of thing. When Mitch and Scorpion came back from the war, they tossed and turned night after night. For months this went on. Whatever it is, it'll pass.
Let's hope so.
Well, they probably had PTSD, and Jason went from aspiring writer to comedian between playing together to now. Oh no, he's both.
Come up with anything? For Helmet.
And that's the cat meowing.
Matter of fact, I did. Look here.
The cat says hi, everybody. Alright, I'm coming, I'm looking.
Okay, tell me.
We're the wrench. The cutter is the AV. And the screwdriver
Okay.
is where the AV should bury its nose cone in the dust.
Uh-huh.
Now, you must be wondering how we get the AV to do that.
That old HMG of yours?
My gun will be useful elsewhere. This caliber would barely dent the armor of a heavy hitter like that. There are other ways. Here, the clamps are solution. A sat-wave power station.
Why down the AV there, at that exact spot?
Because once it's on the ground, we'll have to locate it and grab your target. As fast as we can. And the terrain there is typical California desert. Flat, dry, and empty. There'll be a big old sitting duck.
I do like the sound of a sitting duck in this instance.
Yes. We need to break into it.
So far, so good. But then what?
And then we strike. We hit the AV with an EMP.
Of course we do.
As soon as the AV is in range, we cause an electromagnetic pulse. The onboard electronics should fail outright.
Meaning what? Engines will shut down?
Everything will shut down. Engines included. Drive, navigation, communication systems.
Aren't you, counting chickens? We can't actually know the AV will fly over the station.
Of course we can, but we don't have to. You'll see.
Are you gonna, like, take control of it and drive it over the station? Because that would be interesting. I do need this guy in one piece.
Alive, unharmed. Gotta train not to blow the AV to bits, okay?
I know, but I'd say your man had best be buckled in. This idea, if it works, he'll be in for a rough landing.
Yeah, I'll make sure to tell him to buckle in. I'll just call him up, you know.
Hop in. It's cold out here.
We're chaps. Alright, I will take the passenger seat.
Who owns this power station? Gov or Corp?
Is there any difference? Who do you think pulls the government strings?
A fair point.
Just wondering whose toes we're about to step all over.
V, look around. It is simple. Everything you see is owned by a corporation.
True.
You like to mess with the corpse, huh?
Whatever gave you that idea?
Oh, wait. Scratch that. Rogue, Nash, the
You're on
Rathens.
thin ice, V.
You just like to mess with everyone.
Well, then I suppose it's a good thing I'm on your side, isn't it?
It sure is. For now, anyway. Alright, now I'll ask
And
the
now
weird
here's something
question.
completely different. Weirdest thing you've ever transported. Go.
What? Are we playing 20 questions?
Come on, answer.
The deputy finance director of Caucase.
The chauffeuring, not smuggling.
He rode in the trunk. Flatlined.
Nice.
Dead.
A long story. Maybe someday I'll tell you.
Maybe someday indeed. I'm trying to think of the weirdest thing I've ever had in my car. Some friends I've had over the years.
We've almost reached the day.
Some boyfriends, for that matter, actually, would probably count as some of the weirdest things I've ever had in my car.
We need to calibrate you with the turret. I want you to be able to use the gun, too. It should up our chances in general.
I want to be able to use the gun. I like guns.
Connect here.
I mean, video game guns.
How should I connect?
Of course it's necessary.
Just watch the jack. Sometimes you have to jig a little bit.
Wired in.
I read it. It's good.
Diagnostics first.
Like, legitimately. I read it when we were barely dating, so I wouldn't have lied to him about it.
Let me work around it.
And now, Pan Am, here's Johnny. Out in the middle
It's a sitcom set in a Brooklyn police station. Brooklyn, New York.
The one in the nape of your neck.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a bioprocessor in my head that operates independently of me. Probably why your diagnostics flagged it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
No data will leak out of it through the personal link. You're right, secure.
Fine. I trust you won't fuck anything up.
I will not. Nor will the man who also lives in my head.
Okay. Here goes nothing. See that pile of junk? Fire a short burst into it. I'll take care of the caliber. Good.
Ooh.
Next target. Single shot.
Where is my next... Oh, down here. I see.
Okay. Just one more. Longer round. Great. We're done, I think.
Perfect. Love it.
Bad, was it?
Just wondering how it'll work with moving targets.
The gun is calibrated. You'll have system support. Just be careful with the recoil. It sometimes knocks things out of balance.
So where's this power station?
You will see in a moment. I know the spot. We'll have a decent view from there. I just want to be sure the area is clear.
Sabotage a Corpo power station. Jump a Corpo.
Talk about a backseat driver, Johnny. Yeesh.
This a plug for the word corpo, or do you have a point?
Know what? You're starting to remind me of me. 50 years back.
I don't know if that's a compliment.
Charisma. An impressive cock.
God, I hope he still says that line, if you have a penis.
Let me remind you, I want Hellman for me, not to stick it to Arasaka. This is life or death.
And let me remind you that sock in their fucked up tent.
He does. Yes!
Who gives a shit
Excellent.
about motives?
That's fucking hilarious.
Right now, your end is to survive.
All is clear.
God, if he says that no matter what penis you have too, you could have given yourself like the monster dong and he still says it's not impressive. And at that point it's like,
Each antenna collects
Johnny, what do you have?
satellites in orbit. That's then converted into electric power.
Is the arm not the only addition you've had?
Huh, antennas run all the way down the interstate.
Mm-hmm. And they're linked, which is to your advantage.
He is a rock star. I feel like some rock stars have really teeny tinies based on how they act, you know? It's like the idea that if you're like driving around a huge souped up pickup truck with like lights underneath, you know, or like a Mustang that costs a shit ton of money and you have it really modded out, like you're insecure about something.
Overload the system. Yes,
You know? I feel like some rock stars have a bit of that energy.
Hoping that's not too complicated.
It's either that or the complete opposite, and it's solid big dick energy, and I don't think there's a middle line when it comes to rock stars. I don't have a lot of experience, granted, with rock stars, but it's just what I'm feeling.
Time our arrival to the 80 flight.
Got it.
Good. Time to roll.
Done anything like this before?
Downing an AV? By myself? No. Why do you ask?
I don't know we have that in common. No huge knowledge of rock star penises.
Power station, EMP, systems, networks. Came up with a really solid plan.
Thank you. How you approach things.
Wow, Jason, you just had to stick that in there, didn't you?
What now?
That he drives a Mini Cooper.
Assembly, action. Whatever your task, you do 3 things. Start by assessing what you already have and what
It's
you
kind of doubly insulting because I'm the one who came up with that joke, actually.
Take what you have, get what you need, assemble things, people. Finally, you take action. Simple.
Got one word for you. T-shirts.
AAA.
I do find that being the wife of a comedian means I sometimes write between 30 to 60% of his shit these days because he's not doing serious shit, he's just doing off the wall shit. And just don't get credit. It's cool.
Gotta say, almost had me believe.
Yeah, God, I can't fucking drive like this in this game.
You're too much sometimes, V.
Like, I just lightly tap the gas and we shoot off like a goddamn rocket. Maybe it's better I left the driving to the pros indeed.
Okay, we'll be there in a moment. One last time. We drive in, fuck up the system, and get the hell out of here. Hold on tight. This could get a little bumpy. Get ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Deal quick before they hit us. Good enough.
Is that all of them?
Was I supposed to shift POVs? Because I feel like the answer is no. Yeah, we've done it.
Find the controls. I'll connect the detonator. Quick, V.
Okay, no, we are supposed to shift POVs. Good, good, good.
Shit!
Is it supposed to do? I know it's supposed to do this, but holy shit, this is killing me. Maybe literally? I wonder if this is because we are cybered up or because we got Johnny in.
We might have overdone it, Panam!
You see that? All lit up and blinking like a Christmas tree.
You wanted to love it. You gotta love it.
Yeah. Let's get out of here before it lights us up too.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment.
V, get the fuck out before something happens to the
Thanks
chip.
for the tip. You know, I was just about to set up a picnic. Maybe lay out, work on my
I need
wrist.
it. Watch out. The next one might...
Johnny? Johnny!
Fuck.
Fucking hell.
Oh, he's here again. He's just in a different position and not looking his absolute best.
Okay. I'm fine. It's okay, just... It's okay, I'm fine. Yeah. Just... Delta the fuck out.
Not the cleanest job, perhaps, but it still went well.
What about the detonator? Is it working?
Yes, it's working. And I don't even see a drop in the signal strength. We just need to drive far away enough to keep the pulse from blasting us, too. The cliff there. We'll set it. It should give us a good view of the antennas. And then we wait.
Okay.
Alright.
For the record, 95% of what I do these days isn't written at all.
Always wanted to push the big red button on something like this. How do we know when?
Don't worry. I'll have eyes on it. You just wait for my signal. Then set off that pulse. They won't know what hit them. And by the way...
What?
We are about to knock a multi-million-euro Kang Tao asset clean out of the sky.
I like the sound of
How
that.
does that make you feel?
Blasted shit. Exactly what the doc ordered.
And that's exactly what I like to hear.
Just noticed.
What?
Yeah, Delta Gonk is specific to this universe. I'm still getting used to it.
It's all gone.
As far as some of it might be from other video game things or Cyberpunk in general,
Why it exists.
but and like choom, that's not a word I've ever heard before.
Rather hard to miss.
Thought that was just the air freshener in your Thornton.
Ha ha. Screw you. You'd do better to focus on the...
Oh, Jason, have you heard any of those words anywhere else?
No. Choom is obviously a play on chum.
It took me way too long to get that, so I hate that you put obviously in that sentence.
Oh, okay. But chum has a very different meaning in French, at least here.
It's there. Come
Oh, what does it mean?
Alright, get ready.
Sort of slang for boyfriend, but also maybe not so serious as boyfriend, but also can be.
She is.
Shit! What's happening? Fuck. Bullseye!
There.
Oh.
Quebec French. Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
Quebecois.
it's a very Quebec thing.
Pan Am, the engines are still running. Fuck, they're getting away.
They're going nowhere.
We gotta go after it.
Give me a moment.
Pan Am, what are you doing?
Oh, fuck.
She just had that in those
You just had a
magic jeans
bazooka?
pockets. She can fit her phone and that thing in the magic jeans.
It's losing altitude.
I know we said future jeans, but it's not a fucking bag of holding.
Let's go. No way it stays in the air after a blast like that.
Land or crash?
You catch that? Yo, AV, on mark. Losing out. There.
What the hell are they
Finishing up at the generators. Follow them. On my way in a bit. Battery should sort itself out.
Hannah! Don't go near that AV! I repeat, do not approach the AV!
On the way. Or I'll start the party without you.
It's Kang Tao! Wait for me! Or better get the hell out! They probably want to help the survivors. But the line's clogged. They can't hear me! The pulse is interfering.
Oh, they're about to get fucked.
Three on radar!
Drones?
Yes. Get ready. They're trying to slow us down. We won't let them. We have to race with the Scorpion.
Wow. The aiming on this is janky.
I've always hated when you have to like aim, but the thing you're attached to is also moving.
Pan Am, problem. Not shooting.
Come on, jam it. Oh, hold on tight.
Who's driving?
On autopilot.
Going on autopilot.
See stuff. Son of a bitch.
Okay, well, can I shoot my guns that I have a bunch of? Like, right? Can we help
Well, she was a
her?
fun character while she lasted. She's clearly dead now.
No, she's fine.
Time being, at least.
Time being is all we need.
There.
Oh.
Really thought she was going right into that fucking thing.
Yep.
Tiny squeaks, not part of the game. Brought to you once again by our dog Nova. Because she does not understand the difference between stream time and not stream time.
Pan Am, you okay? Think you can manage?
Sure. I'll live. Don't worry.
Hey man, where are you?
And she's a doctor.
Keep broadcasting over an open channel, just in case they missed you the first time. I swear. Something's not right. Did you hear those shots? V, something happened to them.
Okay, well, don't hit us into the fucking rock, please.
But no Scorpion or Witch.
Well, love to get out of the car now.
Looks expired. Fuck.
We have like dozens of those we could have given her.
V, connect to the drone. We'll scan the area. We have to get our bearings.
But sure, use the expired one.
Let's roll. You connecting to visual?
Mm-hmm. V, if they got the Alticaldos, if they got Witch and Scorpion, I can't. I don't know.
I know. Connected. I'm in control.
Hmm.
Scan that last. Everything else is optional.
Oh, no. Being really finicky about what it lets me scan.
I'm sorry. Your plan?
Alticaldos. Yes. They're dead. All of them.
Yeah, this is the first one we've come into contact with, these drone scan things.
Mitch, he's alive. They have them.
I gotta say, I'm not a fan.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Scan the combat drones. There's someone immediately behind Mitch.
I know.
Your plan?
What the fuck?
Alticaldos.
Where did this conversation...
Dead. All.
Okay.
Is that a combat drone on the right?
They've set up a launcher. They'll tear us to shreds if we get too close.
Can't we take it down somehow?
Maybe. But we have to get there first.
Got 5 Kangs on patrol.
Scan the combat drones. Well, I'd like to scan the combat drones because that's who I am as a person. But, it's being really finicky.
The red one? The glowing red one?
There you go.
Defense systems active.
Thanks, Jason.
Happy to help.
If not for those damn glitches, I could have warned them. This is all my doing. Why in the hell were they following the AP? The fools.
Listen, we saw Mitch. They probably got Scorpion too. We'll find them, help them out.
If they're still alive.
They're alive. Everything's gonna be okay.
Mind that launcher. It will blow us to bits if we approach.
Stand
You're
firm.
already blown to bits.
Don't be an idiot. This is just a scratch. Let's take out the launcher. I will try to...
No, you stay in the car. Sorry.
I think either way we insist on this.
Fucking hell, V. Those are my people out there.
I get that launcher out of our way, I'll let you know. Then you go in and help me with the rest. Deal?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
good
now
callback.
we're the
I
man.
will try to cover you from...
Good idea. Let's move.
Reversal.
Many dialogue choices are illusions. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that in other games too, so I'm not like dying over it, but Yeah, I just memory wiped it, so it should immediately forget. It should immediately forget. I memory wiped it, so it should forget.
I've yet to see memory wipe work very well, but if these are all robots, short circuit should be way OP.
No, it was a sky thing. That's not the word.
Drone. And unrelated news, the Twitch app is garbage. It will not keep up with the chat.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would have loved to have been able to sneak a couple of these first, maybe. I don't know. It would have not been bad. The fuck is even still... I do not understand how I'm supposed to take these out. Am I an idiot, Jason?
The launchers, scan them?
I tried. That's it. That's all I get. Ah, there we are. Thanks, Pascal. I thought maybe just hitting them enough, you know?
I'm coming for you.
I thought violence would be the answer.
To be fair, it almost always is.
In video games, anyway.
Yes. Yes, in video games.
Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of fire. How the fuck? Didn't work with kids either. Oh. Oh. How the fuck are we supposed to get in there? Top?
Open the door. I'll cover.
Over there around the left.
Also, there's something purple over here I gotta grab real quick because, you know, purple.
I did not see that.
It's on the minimap right there.
Oh, yes, well.
Minimap wouldn't lie to me, would it?
Go. In this game? No, it's perfectly complete and in no way glitchy.
I repeat,
easy now.
drop your weapons
Not
now.
for everyone to walk out of this.
We called for backup. Bullshit.
Last chance. You don't gotta die today. Let's talk.
Should I believe you?
Pan Am, shoot him.
Listen. This isn't about you. Let him go and tell me where your passenger is.
I don't know where they took it.
Hell no! He's
Do
lying!
you know or you don't want to say?
Let me get the comms back up. I'll buzz the union. We'll talk.
Pan
But
Am,
only if
you remember the cowboy?
I don't know who Captain Mel Reynolds is.
God damn it!
Oh shit.
You will.
Are you alright?
Mass Effect.
Just some
Nope.
scratches.
Fucking morons!
Did you get hit? Hang on. I'll patch you up.
Why was he carrying a coffee maker?
Long AV flight. Supposed to be a boring one, but then you know.
I lost everyone.
Everyone? Scorpion, is he here? Mitch? Mitch?
Oh, Scorpion dead, honey.
He's safe, right?
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I didn't make it in time.
No.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to skip through that. I was trying to crouch to pick that up. I'm very sorry.
I know, Pascal. It's on the list.
Scorpion.
Oh, Firefly?
I'm sorry we didn't get here sooner.
Yeah, it's a Firefly thing.
That's our next series we're watching.
They didn't have to die.
I should have stopped him.
I tried. He wouldn't have listened to you either. Never was much of a listener.
Stubborn bastard.
I'm guessing since you were out here for the AV. Question is why?
Everything okay? You need anything?
Thanks for saving my ass.
You're welcome.
Sorry about your people, but I need to keep you.
Why rush the
I need the
AV?
guy who's riding this AV. You know anything? See anything?
Took him with him. In our cars.
Where?
West, small unit. Your passenger's entourage.
Must be looking for a way to call base.
So you're the ones who hit him with that EMP?
Indeed.
Yeah, tried to warn you, but we couldn't connect.
If they take your
Did
cars,
I?
we might be able to follow their tracks.
Well, you're welcome.
Venom, listen. I know it's not the best time, but I need help. You promised to help. That still hold?
I always.
All right.
I will find those sons of bitches. I swear.
Go. I'll call the crew. Get all this cleaned up.
We'll leave my ride here just in case. Just watch the gun next to Jen. We'll go by boat.
Sounds good.
By bike?
Contact with their AV.
I'm assuming motorcycle.
Yeah, but we just happen to have some.
Coming back to her, right?
In our magic gene pockets of holding.
Let's get going before they send a rescue party.
I mean, I have a motorcycle.
Scorpion and the rest. Look. I know how you feel. I mean it. I'll help you settle your score with Kane Tower.
I will destroy them. Every last one.
We're in this together. To the bitter end.
You know what, babe? You're all right. You helped me with Nash. You helped me with Mitch.
See?
To my mind, I owe you a favor.
I like that.
Help me. I will find him.
Ah, so that's what this is? Just paying your debts?
No. Nomad's always.
So I'm one of yours now. Sounds good. Let's ride. Hope they didn't go far.
We'll see. The tire tracks start there. We'll follow.
Ooh, I feel very detective mode-y.
Let's follow. Find him.
Oh,
Oh,
hey, we materialized some bikes.
well,
Take the one on the left.
aye,
Way
aye,
cooler.
Captain.
That's all.
Thank God, I cannot do a first-person mode. It's Scorpion's bike. Oof.
Scorpion 7 would hate Night City.
Ouch.
You knew that well.
Probably better than I know myself. He said when I'd had enough of the city, we would stock up on canned kibble, fill a couple of thermoses with coffee and whiskey, hit the road. He said we would get away from it all.
Oh boy.
Sounds like a real adventure.
Why is everything shit?
I know.
All I see is cracked concrete and rust.
You're alive.
They would call their friends.
Still got a few things to take care of, too.
Careful, baby.
Well, that was an awkward conversation.
It was really awkward, wasn't it?
Because of the one we're on is Scorpion's, the other one must have been Mitch's.
Optional? What the fuck do you mean it's optional?
Turret!
Ha! Sorry, that was really loud, but oh my, I send that boy flying.
On the airstrip. Oh, airstrip. I saw airship at first. I was like, What?
Is that everybody?
There's that purple over there.
Oh, Jesus, that's
Way
really
off in
fucking
the
far.
distance.
I don't, For once, Jason, I don't know if that's worth it. That's really fucking far.
But it's purple.
Okay, purple's not orange. Where are the rest of you?
It's probably a really awesome purple pair of pants that are hideous and that we're never going to wear. Maybe it's a gas mask. Ooh.
Okay. So there's some things happening here. It seems like there are more operatives here, even though I'm not seeing more. But it's telling me there are more. Also, it wanted me to scan the van. When I scan the van, nothing happens. Getting back on the bike. If someone pops out at me, I'll get back off, but... Oh, wait, there's someone over here. I see. Where the fuck are you?
The rest must have taken him with them.
If they meant that's all.
Better hurry then.
Get on the motorcycle optional. Oh, I guess you could technically steal a car or walk, I guess, but...
Sprint.
Why do that when you can do that cool trick I just did?
That's one of their rights. Let's check it.
Don't know if we'll find anything else here.
Enough. There's nobody here.
Better check where King Tao took him. Fast. You were right. Nomad's car did die.
They tried to put her back on her feet, but the oil pump died. Pistons couldn't take it.
Gave us a few minutes, maybe, but they still got a head start.
Can I just, like, open these?
Maybe there's a switch on the side or something?
Left a few peeps behind you.
Yeah, because I don't feel like running all this way.
I would have done the same. They're looking to call their people. The last they want is to ride through the desert without backup. I hope which contact be all the Caldos. All that damn interference.
They're coming for him. Don't worry.
You know what?
What?
This is my life right here. I step out of one pile of shit, only to trip into another bigger one.
And now.
Pulling everyone else after me. I'm done. You hear me, Pete? I fuck up again. You better give me a good kick in the ass.
Alright,
You didn't fucking...
if you insist.
Alright? I promise.
I really do not understand how to open this
Is there a
fucking
way
door.
out the side?
Oh yeah, maybe the whole way over there. Smart man. Noom. Got some mad air there. That was nice.
Reminds me of the last time I went jet skiing.
I thought you were gonna say the last time you drove a motorcycle, and I was gonna be like, have you ever driven a motorcycle? I can't
have
picture that.
Never driven a motorcycle.
Nor have I, but... Oh. I really want to. I was gonna buy one for a minute, but then I figured out I was gonna be moving to Canada, and it's not really practical to, you know, have a motorcycle in fucking Montreal.
It's extremely practical in the summertime.
Yeah,
Both
we're all
months
1.5
of it.
months.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh,
Good
I didn't
brakes.
stop there. It did that for me.
Good brakes on Scorpion's bike.
Drones.
I see. They must have held them locked up somewhere.
Nailed it.
Fuck.
Might have managed to call for transport.
I'm sorry.
Well, no.
I keep trying to crouch so that exact thing there wouldn't happen. And I keep skipping through the dialogue. But basically, the gist is they seem to know that Helmet is inside. And with that, Jason, I'm going to turn it over to you for a minute.
Oh, okay.
I have had most of a liter of water, and it is my turn to need to pee. Oh, nope, not horizontal, just vertical.
That would be weird.
Yeah, that would be weird, he says. Jason's turn to spill the tea, I guess, so, have at it.
See, the first thing I would do, if this were on PC, is rebind the skip dialogue button so it's not the same as a button I frequently use. I've been playing... Ooh, okay. What the hell saw me? I have to remember what all the buttons do on this controller now because I've been playing on PC all afternoon. And when I have been playing on PlayStation, it's been Ghost of Tsushima. Which, you know, far be it from me to go counter to all the hype and say Ghost of Tsushima is a better game, but it's a better game. Insofar as it's, you know, finished. Well, that didn't take long. He discovered me very quickly. Short circuit that thing.
You won't get out of this alive, you bastards!
Neutralize her!
Not usually a sniper rifle type player, but hard to argue with the results.
No man. I recognize them. The clan.
Short circuit you. Alright. Here we go.
Fire! Fire!
Yeah, you're so good at using that double jump as an evade. I always forget to do that shit. God, that's terrifying. I would, like, imagine you're that person. You're up there on that tower, just doing your job, and all of a sudden this fucker with blades coming out of their arms jumps at you. I'd fucking die too. Shit.
Scar was armed with a loaded tamale.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there were a lot of beans in it.
Come on out.
I saw some kind of turd around here.
No, I did not. So what tea did you spill while I was gone, and how many ways am I due to divorce you now?
Can't even remember what I was talking about.
A likely story.
Someone showed up in the chat asking for your social insurance number and your mother's maiden name, but he seemed really friendly.
Asking for mine or yours?
Yours. Russian guy, really nice.
Huh. Well, I'm assuming you didn't give it to them, considering I don't have a social insurance number.
Social security number, that's right.
Yep. Which is ridiculous because it's not. Like, Social Security in America is not enough money to make anyone feel fucking secure. Like, don't get me wrong, if you have a retirement already, yeah, it can add on to that. But, like, if you didn't have a retirement, you know, that's not enough to be secure on. This has been Katie Hates America section of our stream. I feel like, you know, at some point if we get enough followers, you could easily make a bingo card for our stream. One of them would definitely be Katie says something anti-American. I feel like for Cyberpunk specifically, one of them has to be the game crashes. One of the bingo squares. The dog, you hear Nova squeaking her toy in the background.
Or chewing.
Or chewing or something.
Or barking in her sleep, or...
Okay, but that one's real cute.
It is.
In other spaces, you hear the cat screaming, wailing the cries of his people.
It's an awfully big crate to keep a lighter in, but alright.
I mean, Amazon sent us a box a couple weeks ago that was... And I am going to use Imperial here, so I'm sorry. I don't know what it would be in metric. But it was probably like 1.5 by 2 feet. You know what was in that box? A single goddamn nail polish I ordered off of Amazon because I wanted my nails to be festive Christmas red. A single goddamn nail polish. Like, the waste. And yes, I understand ordering things from Amazon, especially ordering like one item, is also being wasteful. But like, they could have sent that shit in an envelope. A little bit of padding.
There was a way through there.
I feel like the free space, once we get the camera up and running, is Jason and Katie are in their matching pajamas. Which I've seen on the memes lately is like a joke about like... I don't know, is the idea that the couples in matching PJs are barely holding it together? Because, like, that's funny.
Those fucking suits rode up like they owned the place. Took everything. Put me here and locked the door.
Can you imagine that? They just showed up and took everything? What's this you got here? I'm gonna take
Don't
that.
look too concerned.
Ain't my first rodeo. Once the dust falls, the problems disappear one way or another, and I just dust myself off and get back to work.
That's like a good attitude.
Don't you hate those corpos just taking all your shit? 085 eddies? I'm gonna take those.
Brought a man with him. A man I need. Civilian. You must have spotted him.
Mm-hmm. I ain't blind.
Where are they holding him?
Old garage. Room upstairs. Probably keeping them there.
Thanks. I were you, I'd stay put for a few.
Exactly my intention.
Good man, Marty.
Yeah, when a woman with blades
Going in.
coming out of her arms tells you to stay put for a second, maybe stay put for a second.
Yep. I like that there was no argument from him on that front.
Shit.
Anyone who don't like refueling with cameras watching them.
See?
Not many, sure, but they're all big tippers. You get me?
In exchange for your terrible memory.
Don't you worry. I'll forgive you too.
You'll forget me as the guy who just took $1,200 out of your safe? Okay, but can you fucking focus this thing? I don't want to talk to him. I want to use the computer. God damn it.
No, I don't think you get to.
But I get to if I shoot this guy in the head.
Don't do that.
Wow, we got all the useful information out of him we need.
He was friendly and accommodating, and he's just a random dude caught in the crossfire. He's not playing the game.
You would turn that against me.
I would turn that against you, my lord.
Sorry, would you have been more comfortable if I said it in your accent? You gonna turn that against me?
See, it's only funny if you're anywhere near accurate. But you're so bad with accents. You're not even close.
That is an absolutely flawless American accent. Everyone in America sounds like that. I've been there. I've heard it.
Oh, yeah? And everyone in Canada sounds like this, eh? Going on about the moose.
But me, I am from Quebec, and here we sound like this, okay? Sound completely different. It's not the same at all. It's a distinct society, and it's not the same.
Where are the random French words you need to throw in there, though? You're missing those.
Not all of that was good. Pascal will call me on it, I'm sure. Rightfully so.
You need to throw in the random French words here and there. It's better if they make fun of the church.
That is how I slip into a Quebec accent. I can't slip into a proper Quebec accent in English unless I start with this. Petit calice de tabarnak, mon Christ de gars. Okay, là je l'ai. Okay, now I have it. Now I can talk like that. But before I do that, I don't have it.
You can also stop talking like that. And it can, yeah. It's decent enough. I mean, it sure as hell's better than mine, because I'm learning French from Duolingo, which is Parisian French, but also I'm trying to imitate Jason's accent where I can. And also, I was once literally told by an instructor of mine to never tarnish the French language with my pronunciations. So I'm operating at a lot of deficits, is what I'm saying. So, like...
You're learning French from France, but I wouldn't say Parisian, because Parisian French is completely incomprehensible.
Okay, fair. I'm learning French, not Quebec French. When you say like a decent English, do you mean like a proper English? Or do you mean like American? I do like the idea of shutting him up.
Not a fan, I take it.
You haven't found a fan in him either. Motherfucker doesn't know who to be scared of more. You or a sucker.
Well, I'm the one here with a gun right now, so me. Okay.
Don't take this personally.
Seem to recall you were gonna tell Takamura when you got home.
Yeah, just a sec. I'll call him.
Who's this guy?
Just scared boy.
Dude.
No. Don't. He's scared. Look at him. So small, so scared.
Sensitive guy. So scared.
So small, so scared.
Alright, we call Takamura.
Whose quest we have not done yet, so eeps.
Just remember, you have a helmet, and that's one hell of a car.
We've just left him standing by that barrier for a while.
Because it was in his fucking interest to do so. Still just biz. He's no friend of yours.
Takamura, good news. Got Helmet.
Alive. What did he say?
Alive. Not too talkative now. Taking him to the Sunset Motel.
I will come to you. Keep him there until I arrive.
You got it. See ya.
Does this mean that we can't go do Takamura's quest though? Because we looked it up and we saw that there was nothing like time sensitive in this game.
Now this guy heard me say Sunset Motel.
Jason.
Fine.
Better take him somewhere you can talk in peace.
The Sunset Motel, Johnny.
If you follow us, I'll shoot you.
Looks like your new Chimbas are here.
Is that him?
Sure is.
Take him outside. Toss him on the bike.
Toss him on the bike. All these cars and vans, and we're gonna... Alright, fine.
Yeah, it looks cool, Jason. Badass.
The cavalry has arrived. Mitch gathered together a few other helmets.
The road was clear. I don't think we were spotted. We would still do better not to hang around too long.
What do you plan to do with it?
The less you know, the better.
Trust me, the less you know, the better.
Tell me next time, then.
All right, next time it is.
Everything's done here.
Jason Momoa.
I heard Mitch is alive thanks to you.
Thanks to V
Wow,
and
that's a hell of a voice.
they both saved my ass.
I just hope it was worth it.
Saul, I tried to break Scorpion. Maybe I could help out somehow.
I think you've helped enough.
I tried to stop him. Sure, just turn around now. Let it all be damned. You're good at that, aren't you?
Ooh.
Look, Saul, it really wasn't Pan Am's fault.
Careful. You and me are not buddy-buddy. Besides, nobody's blaming anyone for anything yet.
Sure, right.
Pan Am was just helping me. It was my doing, my fault that AK got hit. Without me, Scorpion and his people wouldn't have gotten out. That's the truth.
When you're an Aldecaldo, you are always responsible for yourself and your people. The circumstances change nothing. Perhaps Pan Am should ask herself if she's still an Aldecaldo.
Well, you kind of threw her out, so is she?
Damn it all.
Don't worry about him.
Hey, don't worry about Saul. I'll get over it.
I don't give a damn.
But he gives a damn about you, Pan. As soon as he heard what had happened, he ordered us to follow you. He was worried something would happen.
Saul? That was his...
Look, maybe you two don't see eye to eye at the moment, but you're family, and Saul will do anything for family.
So it's all Saul's fault.
Am I even part of the family anymore?
You know you are. Come back to us.
Okay, the way they're saying family, I can't tell if it's like a real family or if it's more like a cult thing. Like,
It's a clan thing.
is it like incesty? Like, ugh.
Complicated. Dramatic sometimes. But I will manage. And you look out for yourself, all right?
So, what now? Back to Night City?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I have to sit and think about everything.
Saul, Mitch, they really treat you like family. Maybe you should give them a chance.
It is not that simple.
Like any family.
They're coming. You have about a minute to get out of here.
I'm also headed out. Take care of Scorpion's bike. It's yours.
Ooh, free bike.
Cool.
Might like it better than Jackie's too. Well, I don't know. Jackie's is pretty cool. Oh, good. We don't have to try to balance him.
But if we put him there, how do we sit? Behold the blistering load speed of the PlayStation 5. Scorpion's bike better in the Badlands, though? Yeah.
Oh,
So we
good
have
to
an off-road bike
know.
and an on-road bike. Good to know.
Good to know, because Jackie's bike is absolute shit out in the Badlands. Or in the, turf.
Alright.
Alright, let's fuck up a guy.
Yeah, this looks like where you have an interrogation.
It really does, doesn't it?
Nice place like this.
Mm-hmm. Feels right.
Hey,
I was hoping that was going to come with a slap in the face.
What is this place?
motel, middle of nowhere.
Any specific middle?
Doesn't matter. You're not leaving here by yourself anyway.
Why are we here?
Want to talk about your little invention? Biochip you made for Arasaka.
Fine. But let's get one thing straight first. Yorinobu Arasaka didn't send you?
No.
This means you must have an offer for me. If your boss will pay more than Kang Tao, I believe we can talk.
Nobody sent me. I got a problem, and you're gonna help me.
And what does that have to do with the biochip?
Yep.
Got Silverhead's construct in my head. It's literally driving me crazy. And I know it's only gonna get worse. That is, unless I remove it. And that? None of that's on the billboards I saw. Not even a
Silverhand. Construct. That's impossible. Where did you get this biochip?
Told him. Tell him.
Swept it off Yorinobu Arasaka. Job for a client. But the client left me out to
And
dry.
you decided the best place for it was in your own goddamn head.
Actually, wasn't a bad idea. Construct rebooted me when my own goddamn head took a bullet.
I always knew Yorinobu's plan would fail. I just never imagined it would turn out like this. Arasaka's prized tech really is in the very streets of the city.
You have to remove the biochip from my system.
It's not that simple.
Look, you made the thing, didn't you? So where's the problem?
If you're telling the truth, you slotted in a new experimental version of the biochip.
Okay.
I know you can't just yank it out. My ripper
You
said
showed that to some fucking street doctor? Who else knows?
I needed help. Or did you think the first thing that came to mind was downing a Kang Tao AV? How's the prototype version different? It's got a different engram, something more aggressive.
The biochip is what's unique, not Silverhand's engram. The previous version of the chip was only used to communicate with pre-saved
It was rare as fuck and cost a fortune. Yeah.
This one's rarer. Meant to install and activate the engram in a new body. When I left Arasaka, the project was still in the trial phase.
I see.
How exactly was this new version supposed to work? Were you planning to have the engram kick people out of their own bodies? Is that shit by design?
During the tests, we assumed that the body would be neurally indifferent during implantation.
You mean dead?
Yes, which makes what happened to you interesting indeed.
Interesting.
So this was like an attempt at immortality?
Yep.
How do you put a price on immortality? Who could even afford tech like that?
I mean, I figured,
No,
right?
this
Makes
was
perfect
meant
sense.
to remain in-house. The prototype was Saburo Arasaka's personal commission. He oversaw the entire project himself.
So if it weren't for Yorinobu, nobody would have found out.
And if not for you, the project would not have been a success. This is a true breakthrough.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah, great. Your tech works. Now get it out of me.
I would have to see it first.
Fine.
Whoa, we just met.
Oh.
Haven't built up that sort of trust yet.
How did you think this was going to go? If you want me to help you, I must examine you.
Okay.
Unbelievable. It looks like...
Can't believe this suit's the one who's gonna help us.
Oh, fuck.
What is it?
What is it?
What a pity I won't be able to examine it fully.
Yeah, real shame. You could have been his guinea pig too.
Tell me how to get rid of it.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Your neural network has completely deteriorated. It can no longer function
Oh, God.
independently of the chip. The only thing I could do
Ooh, it's bargaining time.
is to give you information on a good clinic in Sweden. They'll help you through the terminal stages. Minimize the pain.
No.
But you said the project was in the trial phase. You don't actually know how it'll end.
Oh, I do. I just saw the construct devouring your brain. It's programmed to take over its new environment. At all costs. And your little meat brain is helpless against it.
So no matter what, sooner or later the engram wins.
Yes. And from what I've heard about Silverhand...
Trip to Sweden, the secret ending. I do know there is a secret ending. If that is actually the secret ending, that's fucking hilarious. What's happening exactly?
What exactly is going on in my head?
You tell me, what's it like to have two personalities? Because it's not like you're hearing voices. You're both yourself and Silverhand simultaneously.
I can see him and talk to him.
You're not talking, but yes, I understand what you mean. Have you noticed the construct's influence on your decision-making?
Sheesh, give me rest.
When it comes to my decisions, Johnny really is just a voice in my head. Maybe he has a different opinion, but he can't make me do anything.
Agreed 100%. You are one fucking stubborn.
It's not as if one of you wins the debate. The scale simply shifts, slowly but surely.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
You will start doing things that were once unthinkable, at least to your old self. And you know exactly who he was. A fanatic, a terrorist, a suicide
Well,
bomber.
fuck me. Who's trying to mess with your head now?
That is why I believe it would be better for you to consider clinical isolation at this stage.
At least Johnny never whored himself out like you.
Are you defending him? Or is that Johnny speaking now? Oh, let me guess. He already tried to take over your body. You know, just for a little while.
No.
Would you though? Could be fun.
Johnny?
Kidding. But watch out. Suit's getting ready to talk your head off.
You know what? That's enough. You just playing for time? Because I can't tell. Are you trying to convince me you're useless? I mean, in that case, I can just shoot you in the head and save us both some time.
Finally.
I will try to help you. If you come with me to Kangtao.
I'll try. Just isn't gonna cut it. Actually, it's almost like you're trying to buy your way in with the Chinese. At my expense.
Do you even realize how much data is in your head? Even if I can't help you, the data must be saved.
Well, fuck me sideways. What a half-brain gog. You just admitted you're right.
Forget King Tao. Got any other
If you
ideas?
think there's anyone else who can help you, I can give you the blueprints. Complete project documentation. Kangtao offered quite the sum for it.
You got it with you?
He's got to. Gong's fucking useless without him.
Me? Takamura? What the hell is he doing here?
He's got a few questions of his own for you. You play nice. He might even save your ass. I'm almost done. The blueprints.
We have 2 chip slots? We keep putting in other chips.
No, we have like. Remember, we keep updating our RAM?
Long as we find someone fluent in technobabble.
Or, you know, the slots we have? We have like 6 now.
What'll you do with them?
I haven't decided yet.
Are you serious?
You know me. I can be impulsive.
He's all yours. I'll give you 2 some space.
I hope we can come to an understanding.
That is certainly in your best interest. V, I will remember this.
Remind me why Takimura wanted part of that?
You see that? Fuck me. Just look at that.
Unacceptable.
Sons of bitches.
You really are paranoid.
You don't see it? Way corps are stripping our world and lives naked, piece by piece? Can't turn a blind eye to that.
This the part where you divulge your master plan to annihilate Arasaka?
No. It's the part where I say I despise petty merc thieves who think they're hot shit rebels after setting foot in the afterlife. Might think you took on Arasaka, but you're just a bug they scraped off the sole of their boot and tossed in the trash.
Arasaka killed you too.
Ain't the only one to get flatlined by Sokka. Except I didn't let them scoop out my mind. Did you lock it in a trinket?
Ha! I brought war to their doorstep, kid. Your grand plan? To steal their fucking car.
You're a dick, you know.
And you're a cunt. Maybe we'll fit together after all.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Such clever writing.
I have always wanted to hear Keanu Reeves say the word cunt, though.
Seen flashes of your past, just like you've seen flashes of mine.
Don't think I care. What does interest me is why you're a clingy creep.
I think we can work together, V.
But your plans make no sense. Destroy Arasaka? I don't even know what that means.
All in good time.
I know, that's all on you, baby. You pick whichever one of those you feel.
So,
Not having
ready?
control. I can't stand it. Seeing some things are out of your hands.
Don't be ridiculous, V.
Whole world used to revolve around Silverhand. Now, no one gives a shit.
Okay. I'll tell you why I want to destroy Arasaka, but I'll only tell you once. Want to hear it?
Yes, actually.
Alright.
Did they kill your puppy?
I saw a corpse strip farmers of water, and eventually of land. Saw them transform Night City into a machine fueled by people's crushed spirits, broken dreams, and empty pockets. Corps have long controlled our lives, taken lots, and now they're after our souls.
Might be right. Can't really argue with you there.
V, I've declared war not because capitalism's a thorn in my side or out of nostalgia for an America gone by. This war's a people's war against a system that spiraled out of our control. It's a war against the fucking forces of entropy. Understand? Do whatever it takes to stop them, defeat them, gut them. If I gotta kill, I'll kill.
Honestly, he sounds like me when I get too drunk and go on an anti-capitalist binge.
Johnny?
Fucking hell. You still don't see it, but you will one day.
And he's gone. So, our next quest, 3.3 kilometers away, is lean on a barrier and wait for Takamura. Or, Takamura is right upstairs in room 206. So...
I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, I think you actually have to go lean on the barrier.
But maybe there was, like... might have been able to overhear something or some dialogue or something.
Yeah, I get that. No, I think what we were meant to overhear was the idea that, V didn't even give you any water. Not even a glass. Don't worry, I'll give you buckets.
Mm-hmm. We're still kind of half Badlands, but we're going into the city. I'm gonna go with Jackie's bike.
Do we want to go do the Takamura quest right now?
May as well. No?
What are we at in the story? Go to the menu for me, will you, babe?
Oh, menu?
No, the menu. Yeah, okay, we can...
We got this one after. We've had this one longer.
No, it wasn't about that. It was about looking at the percentages we are through the story, making sure we're not, like, you know, racing towards the end when there's still so much to do in Night City. Because I know the main story is allegedly pretty short. As far as main storylines of these type of games go, anyway.
Or I could just take this car. Oh, I can buy this car. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I run into that a few times where I'm like, oh, I'll just steal it. Oh, no, I won't.
No, we'll just get on this.
Can we just say we're going for a test drive and not bring it back?
What?
Hello, we haven't met. I'm Elizabeth. My husband and I, we need a somewhat delicate matter handled.
I'm not doing a threesome with you.
Mind my asking who your husband is? Actually, who are you?
I'd rather not discuss details over the phone. Please
Sus.
meet with us. We'll explain everything. As I said, it's a rather delicate matter.
Why call me of all people? Any particular reason?
You came recommended.
Yeah, who by?
I'd rather not say, not
Oh
over
my
the
God.
phone. Is there any way we could meet, discuss some details?
Sure, let's do that.
I'll send you the address. See you.
Well, that's super sus.
Yeah, I don't love the sound of that, but I'm curious, I won't lie.
Do you want to go do that or the Takamura thing?
I'd rather go do that, personally.
I'd rather go do the Takamura thing since we're doing main jobs on stream and that's technically a side job. We have been on stream for a while though. Maybe it's time to stop and eat food.
It's not a bad idea. What time is it? Late, I assume?
11.
Yeah, we probably should, have dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe. At this point, it's not really dinner. It's falling into, more almost midnight snack territory, honestly. Our schedules have gotten really fucked up being on break. Going back to work next week is not going to be fun. We've been going to bed very late, waking up very late, eating at odd hours. It's fine. We're adults.
Going back to work
we'll be
was
fine.
never going to be fun.
No, but if we keep going to bed at 2 and sleeping until 11, it's gonna hit us even harder.
Probably true. Either way, I'm hungry, so we're gonna call it there and figure out what we're doing. So I guess we will go do the side job and keep the Takamura stuff to...
For streaming on a different day.
Probably tomorrow.
Possibly tomorrow.
So thanks for hanging out, Pascal, and whoever else was watching and not in chat. I know we had more viewers than that for a while. And if you're watching this in the future, If you're watching this in the future, then what's it like seeing this game as a historical piece in the past rather than 57 years in the future? Because digital historians in the future will be looking at our Twitch stream to see if they can glean insights as to where it all went wrong.
I mean, I just told you I literally am listening to a podcast who they just did a whole episode on the fall of GeoCities and going through GeoCities data. So, truly could be. Tip of the night, do you have clothes in your washer that need to go in your dryer? Like I do? Go take care of those, maybe.
Phoebe, how you doing, honey? Listen, got a golden opportunity for you.
Oh boy.
Word on the streets that when Waco says golden, it's usually a turd wrapped in crepe paper.
It's
Wow.
a sticky situation.
Sticky? Wow, you're really selling this, Waco.
Job like any other. Just as the clients will demanding.
Client's got every right to be demanding. What makes this one any different?
Wants everything to go exactly as planned. Willing to break the bank for it, too. Job like this needs your magic touch, Phoebe. Anyone less experienced didn't just fuck it up.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Now I'm sure it's a turd in crepe paper. So, what's the spec?
Oh, we've offended her.
Apparently.
She no longer wants to tell us what the job is. We said turd one too many times.
One time is one too many times.
We technically said it twice.
Alright.
Murdering someone. We missed a conversation. Holy shit.
So you want me to murder someone?
Wait, this isn't a dummy number. Must have got on the wrong number. You didn't arrive at this pond yesterday, Lee. You know how the fish gets sliced.
The perp been proven guilty? Meaning he deserves to die, truly?
Do I look like a criminal prosecutor to you?
What do you do, exactly?
I'm not a beat reporter either. You want the job or not?
Yeah, okay.
Alright,
We've killed enough people.
Client will be waiting for you by a car at the corner of 6th and Brandon.
Huh? In a car?
Client wants to tag along. Be there in person when you put a bullet through the guy's eye. Good luck.
It's one more body. Yeah. Also, hey, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
We have been known to drop several, but usually gang members and, bad people.
Usually.
Usually.
You were trying to fuck up that random dude who was hiding earlier.
He was Corp.
He was cowering on the ground in fear. It's dishonorable.
Different game. That's Tsushima.
Oh, fuck, you're right, yeah. Winds howling.
This is a completely...
Wait, shit, different game, fuck.
Completely different samurai game.
Ayo.
Yeah, we had said we were going to break for food, and now here I am driving to a thing.
Yeah.
How far along are we now? Well, we just took down the Kung Tao AV out in the Badlands with Pan Am.
Yeah, so we're with Pan Am. We got Hellman. He gave us some info about our biochip. Handed him off to Takemura. They're having some delightful convos. And yeah, that's how far we are in the main story.
And we had some brief discussion about whether we're going to go talk to Elizabeth Peralez, who wanted to meet in person and not discuss the job over the phone, or if we were going to go wait for Takemura on a bridge, even though he was right upstairs in a hotel room.
Torturing a man?
No, offering a man water.
Buckets of it.
One thing I really wish is that they would put the dotted line about the route you're taking on the street. Like, we have bionic eyes.
Right?
They could put that as an overlay on the world so that I'm not, like, constantly looking up at the mini-map to figure out whether or not I missed the turn.
Especially, like, if people were bugged by it, I mean, that could toggle on off even,
He comes bearing good news. I assume it's to sell us something.
Oh, yep. God damn it.
Quadra Avenger for sale. Now, this one's a fucking beauty, let me tell you. The paint job, the interior, the rumble of the engine. Looking at this gets me a little hard. I'm not even going to ashamed to admit.
Oh my god.
Person who wouldn't buy this, and I mean stat, would be lame as hell. Just saying, oh boy, I sure do want Mr. Hans... No, this is Dino. Dino Dinovic. Sure want him to like me. I wouldn't want him to think I'm lame.
Yeah.
Gonna have to buy this car real fast.
God forbid he thinks we're lame. Race you do 2 layers too, so it's not like they didn't put that feature.
So it's in
the game. They just...
I just can't have it. Like, even if it were a mod I could install in my eye cyberware, I would buy that mod. See, like, I almost missed this turn. I feel like I miss half the city going by, and really looking at the city going by is half the reason to play this game.
Especially to drive in this game when there are technically fast travel points, which we just never use.
Yeah. Yeah, that has bothered us when we were going around doing side missions and just, like, constantly getting harassed about, hey, I've got a car for sale. Did I say a car for sale? I meant I've got 4 cars for sale. Let me tell you about them all and how they're all impossible to pass up.
Also, I've said before and I'll say again, I really hate that the cars show up as, like, side missions on the map. So when you're looking at the map, you're like, oh, there's a side mission over there. Oh, it's to buy a really shitty car. Like... the completionist in me that wants to be able to look at a clean map is really bothered by that because, like, as long as I don't buy their shitty cars, it won't be a clean map.
Also does not instill a lot of confidence in me in a fixer I'm going to be doing business with if half their revenue is just selling cars. Like, are we doing mercenary work here or what? Anyway, we're here. We may as well go meet with Elizabeth Peralez.
Might as well before we shut down to eat midnight snack dinner. Midnight dinner snack?
Please, step with me.
Get in the car.
Well, I'm armed, and by armed I mean I have blades in my arms.
Okay.
I like her questline. Intriguing.
You've already spoken with Elizabeth, my wife.
Wow, she's hot.
Morales. The one running for mayor of Night City?
The one?
So the one who was DA until recently, but just vaulted into a seat on the city council.
I gather you now understand why discretion is of the utmost importance.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Peralez. Mrs. Peralez.
Right again, Liz. You see, my wife is a great judge of character. Said this would work.
Yeah.
Now I see why.
Okay.
Yeah, it's incredibly unpredictable that I, a merc who has murdered hundreds, would want to get on the good side of a former district attorney, current city council member.
Right?
So, what do you got for me?
Carter, let's go.
Elizabeth?
Well, as you're probably aware, Mayor Lucius Rhine recently passed.
We want to know how, why, whatever else is pertinent.
Street kid.
It's all
Oh,
over the news.
okay, fair.
Of course it was. Media feasted for weeks. Pieces like that are their lifeblood.
Right. Think they missed something?
We have reason to believe they did, yes.
Far as I remember, someone tried to zero Ryan a few days before his death.
The NCPD sees no link. They're saying it was a random cyber-psycho attack.
And claiming the mayor died of natural causes.
Causes unrelated to the attack. It's in the official reports. Ryan died at home due to a cardio implant malfunction.
These suspicions of yours wouldn't have anything to do with the upcoming election, would they?
Of course they would. If Lucius Rhine was murdered, we want to know. Need to know.
What makes you think the cops got him wrong? Got any evidence?
Shortly before Rhine passed, he made cuts in the NCPD budget. Perhaps got on someone's bad side that way.
In any case, we have the cyber-psycho attack on a BD.
Our chief of security scanned it but didn't find anything out of the ordinary, so to speak. We need a braindance editor, a real one. It's raw footage.
The brain dance. It has to be back where it belongs today, or a lot of people will be in a lot of trouble. If you agree to help, you can see it right now.
Where'd you get the scroll?
Ryan was making a public appearance. BD scrolling standard procedure for events like that. Following the attack, the NCPD impounded the footage as evidence.
We had to pull many strings to extract it.
Alright, see what I can do.
Excellent. We'd be happy with any find that would clarify things. Alleviate lingering doubts.
Oh, flash warning if you're sensitive to flashing. That was not in a lot of advance. Sorry about that.
As far as I know, that's not the one that causes problems. It's very specifically that one quest.
That we already did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Which we both watched the problematic thing that's supposed to trigger seizures, and neither of us had a seizure, but it did give Katie a headache.
It did actually give me like a mild headache for a minute. It was not pleasant. Nothing super bad, just like, enough that I felt bothered by it, which is unusual. I've never experienced a reaction to lights or anything before, so.
What are you doing here?
I didn't expect to this time, in truth. I was just curious what it looked like.
Oh.
My brain too.
My brain too, isn't it? No, it fucking is not, Johnny.
Also, don't go scrolling every ass you see. Eyes on the mayor. I will scroll all the asses I like, sir.
Every ass you see. Eyes on the mayor. Stuff belongs to City Hall.
Let's make it PG.
Who's the Hulk guy?
No idea. Those ass clowns are all the same.
Opinions on Johnny? I think he's a dick. I get what he's about. I agree with a lot of his like rationales for being anti-corpo, anti-capitalism, but I think he's a real prick. Jason?
Yeah, I think to say my brain too, isn't it, is some kind of bullshit. It is our brain. He is a guest. He is an uninvited guest. He's a rude guest. Did not take his shoes off when asked.
I don't know, we're asking.
Let's see, switch layer is that one. Let's go to the audio.
Second conference in 3 days. No idea what this blitz is for.
That's why I'm there and you're not. Now's when we need visibility.
You're spreading yourself too thin.
I'll rest tonight. My room with the Red Queen's race is ready.
Yes, of course.
Good. Now go. Gotta practice.
Red Queen's race. Cause any interest in abs?
Sure, bunch of old Brit farts and powdered wigs shouting, off with their heads.
You know you're allowed to say
Oh, that was a bad accent. I refuse to think Kanye West would do an accent. Kanye West. What the fuck? Keanu Reeves.
Okay, we need.
All right, I'm cut off.
We need to put some food in you.
I'm cut off officially. That's a different game entirely. Yeah, I don't want to play that game. I don't want to be around Kanye West for that long.
Yes, of course. Good.
they left literally seconds before the attack. Looks planned. Like it was done on purpose.
That or the psycho saw his chance and took it. Don't get paranoid on me.
Now go. Gotta practice.
Silver hand over West any day of the week is.
Oh yeah, that's not a hard one. At least Silverhand, doesn't. Again, his views are things that I can actually agree with. So, like, I cannot say that for Kanye West.
No idea what this blitz is for.
That's why I'm there and you're not. Now's when we need visibility.
You're spreading yourself too thin.
I'll rest tonight. My room with the Red Queen's race is ready.
Yes, of course.
Good. Now go. Gotta practice.
Plus, Silverhand's aesthetic is, like,
Oh.
very much my aesthetic. So, I could fuck with that. Well, it's close anyway.
Slow your roll. River Ward, NCPD.
Police.
Let him in.
It's important. Gotta speak to the mayor's chief of security.
Preem, do it after the conference.
Does wrong things for the right reasons. Yeah, I would say blowing up a tower, to stop a corp definitely counts as wrong things for right reasons. Oof, dark. I don't think this man is a police officer at all. JK, he might be.
Depends what he does right now. End
of recording.
Alright, well, let's back it up and...
Do it after the conference.
Editing mode, where's the... let's see...
Cop wanted intel security something.
Probably that he was standing by to lick Ryan's butt.
The audio ones are always a little weird to me.
Yeah, they're finicky.
Troy, do it after the conference.
He humming.
The tune. Don't recognize it.
Tune.
What is humming?
Singing Do Re Mi.
He's really into it.
No, it's not. I don't
No?
recognize it.
I was waiting, and then I went to.
But he's going. More like that.
Security.
Or when sped up. You know, I gotta say,
Terminal crash right
this is not how forensics would work, even in the future. There it is, I've said it.
Stranger coincidences.
Like?
Like when you bang some chick and then her sister later, same night. And it turns out they're both sisters of God.
That really happened to you?
What the fuck?
No, but it could have.
I feel like Johnny Silverhand has every future STI there are.
Probably what happened. Body disappeared from the morgue, sight unseen. And then some pig got himself a new set of wheels and an ugly-ass suit.
Know that? Or just talking out your ass again?
Once you've seen all I've seen, don't need to know things to know. People are the same everywhere.
You know, he's acting like he was so wise. How old was he when he died? Because he doesn't look that old.
Also, for top tier combat cyberware, sure to take him out pretty casually.
Right?
Seems to be everything. There was nothing more to get, right?
Yeah, it said exit brain dance, so I think you're done.
This didn't need a proper braindance editor. I thought we were going to have to take this thing to Judy, but no. Apparently, just looking at it makes us a proper editor now.
Apparently.
Padre, now's not the time to be selling me a car. I'm a little busy.
You're here. Fantastic.
So, any thoughts?
This is
Did you see anything suspicious?
John?
Anything at all? Or are we
No.
paranoid?
This is SSV. Might be onto something. I think.
Whole thing stinks worse than Coronado Bay in July.
Huh. So suspicions confirmed. Any questions at this point?
Who's Holt?
Ryan's deputy, and his bulldog, so to speak. Running in Ryan's place now.
The conference. Why was it held?
For no particular reason. Ryan liked the sound of his voice and seeing himself on TV. That sort of thing. As far as I recall, the drop in Night City's violent crime rate was the excuse for this one. Ryan came out to tout.
Sorry, drop?
Ryan reclassified Pacifica an independent district. Stats for that part of town stopped counting.
Gerrymandering.
Clever.
Nice.
Red Queen's race. What is it?
Got me. Never heard of it. Sorry.
Will I ask you again after your wife steps out of earshot?
Copy
Yeah.
you saved Ryan. Know anything about him?
Detective River Ward. Good guy. We worked a few cases together. If you want to talk to him, I'll put you in touch.
Mayor's Hustle. They in CPD.
No.
all handpicked by Holt, and on a corpse payroll. But there are ex-cops among them.
Anyone else besides Ryan's detail have access to the terminal?
NCPD, that's it.
Sheesh. Ward had great timing. Either has crazy good luck or had a source. Got good info. I'm gonna need some of each. Well said.
Sending you deeds. If you need anything else, let us know. We'll help.
Anytime I see that in a script, well said, it's like the writer is congratulating themselves on a job well done.
Oh my god, I've never thought of it that way, but I'm not gonna lie, that makes perfect sense. Well said.
Kind of thought they were going to give me a ride back to where they picked me up, but no, they just left me in...
Yep.
Wherever the hell we are.
Wherever the hell we are, Ville. Great. Love it. Excellent.
In Haywood? Ugh.
Right by a car you can buy. Yay!
Alright, we'll go buy the 17,000 Eddie car.
We're actually too poor for that right now because of the fancy shotgun I bought, which we can now use at least.
That's right. Oh yeah, we're level 26. Yeah, we have 150,000 credit or Eddie shotgun that we bought. So we should equip that. I'm putting it in your assault rifle spot.
Okay. Oh no, put it in the sniper rifle spot.
Really?
Yeah, that's more situation specific.
Boom.
Give it to it. Oh yeah. Excuse me, I need a minute alone with the shotgun.
And that's our cue to go off stream before the terms and conditions catch up with us. So we will catch all of you guys probably tomorrow night.
Also, a pro tip, never do things like that with a gun. Remember, kids, treat every gun as if it's loaded, even when you know it's not.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Night.
Good night.
Look, that's very American, okay? That's a thing we're taught from an early age. You're not taught that up here?
Nope.
Ah, fuck.